Yo, we back with another one. Episode 21, Facts and Law.
We grown now.
Law, what's popping, son?
We grown, 21, baby.
Yeah.
We grown for real this time.
I can get a drink now.
I'm going to take a drink. I'm 21.
Episode 21.
Dig that.
Toast today.
Oh, yeah, let's toast.
I can dig
let's
it.
toast, man. Let's
Even with the water.
Baby.
What's happening?
Yo, 21 is happening. Facts and Law is happening.
You dig.
We building.
Always.
We building. I want to shout out subscribers. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, shame on you. You should get a slap.
2 of them.
3 of them.
4 of them.
5 of them.
That's it.
We're going to keep going to 21.
Hey,
Nah, but seriously,
slap.
Hey, if you're watching the episode, please hit the like. You want to give your opinion, please leave a comment. We love it all. Bad, good.
You could hate if you want, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But just make sure you say something. Take the time to, put a couple letters down there. It's only going to cost you nothing. You dig what I'm saying? Go ahead, like, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole lot of good content. I know y'all see it. We pumping it out. We pumping them out. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to shout out, hey, Wendy.
You dig.
They came through. Last episode, they showed love with the merch.
Couple episodes ago. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was 2 episodes.
That was a couple episodes ago.
Episodes
you know what I'm saying? But they still family. Facts and all family. Shout out, hey Wendy.
You looking spiffy? What's that?
Come on,
velvet?
Man. What is that? Velvet?
You looking spiffy?
I think so, man. You know what I'm saying? I was, hey, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to do me, man.
Yes,
trying to do something I think fly.
Yo, go ahead and introduce, man.
Then we got a couple guests. You know what I'm saying? We got first. We got my homie, Miss MiMi.
Hey.
How you doing? Shout out to the Facts and Law fans out there. All right. And then we got my good brother, Mr. J Benz. Free Game Podcast. What's up, good brother?
Sir, I'm good. How y'all doing, man?
Good, man. Hey, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you again. You dig.
This family right here, man.
Yeah, man. He made us family first.
Oh, yeah.
We was on his episode, on his show, Free Game Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can check us out on there. Right when we was getting our feet wet. You know what I'm saying? You did? But we grown
I
now.
want to shout out MiMi hat. That's stylish.
Let's get it.
Hey,
he go on my shirt.
Hey, she's stylish over here. MiMi, I see
That's
you.
all I'm missing my chain.
You dig.
I definitely keep that chain.
You dig.
Yeah, hey, my son broke my chain.
Word?
I'm salty.
Hey. Shout out godson.
He 1 year old. I should give him a whooping.
Hey.
He
He got to learn
Oh, he
sometime.
get a grip. Oh, he get a grip. It's over.
Hey.
It's over.
Hey, well,
over.
there you have it.
Yo, what we here for, man?
Man, we here to talk some stuff.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
First off, I want to have a moment of silence for what happened in Buffalo, New York.
Man, listen.
Tragedy, a mass shooting. So let's give a little moment of silence. Let's go. Crazy.
Yeah, crazy is one way of putting it. Evil another. You know what I'm saying? But
Racist.
hey.
Say again.
Racist.
You think it was race? It was racist, right?
It was
Yeah.
absolutely.
Beyond
It was
He
absolutely.
apologized to the white guy. He was like, "Oh, sorry."
He's like, oh, I'm not looking for you.
Yeah, the guy that was there.
You're not my
by the way,
target.
He was like, "Oh, sorry," and walked
Yeah.
off from him.
Mm.
Yeah, that was racist, man. He knew what he was doing. But he has a mental issue.
That's fine.
But he was
You're
able
mentally-
to record the whole thing, drive up, all type of shit.
He does have a mental
Shit
issue.
looking
Yes,
like Call
he's
of Duty or
crazy.
something, man.
And his ass should get the same penalty. I don't give a damn. Just your crazy ass need to be murdered. Yeah.
How you
True,
get taken
man.
alive?
Because they claim that he walked out with a gun to his head. You dig what I'm saying? And they talked him to
They
drop the
still should
gun.
have shot him. Shit,
Yeah.
they shoot unarmed black people for walking
All
that
day.
He knew exactly
All
what
day.
he
Come on, man.
They
Listen.
ain't, they ain't beat him up or nothing.
How many times have y'all seen a white person go off on the police because they know they ain't gonna whoop their ass like they do a brother? They go off, they curse them out, they this. We are not afforded those same entitlements. You dig what I'm saying? We never look and think that that's a good idea to do. Because it's in our DNA that they're overly aggressive to us.
You
We
can
already
hit on the
know.
ground, they still gonna be
You know what
stopping
I'm saying?
resistance.
All
Like,
of
damn,
that.
nigga,
You dig what I'm saying? So
knee
it's
to
one
the
of them.
neck, all type of shit.
One of them things. So yeah, they don't have that same fear of the police that is in our DNA because of what's been going on for forever. You dig what I'm saying? But I saw the video once, and that was enough for me.
Yeah,
You dig what I'm saying? And it's one of them things where it's just like, what is the solution? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you do about that? You dig what I'm saying? There's not really a real answer to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to answer that. I don't know what I would want to do that would make me feel better. Get a time machine. That'll make me feel better. Go back and get his ass before you do it. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, what can you do? I can go, let's say we pay somebody to get his ass while you're in a joint and smoke him. Doesn't make none of them people feel better.
They probably got him in PC though.
Yeah, he's definitely in protective custody. You know what I'm saying?
Like, first of all, it's premeditated.
Yeah.
He probably been plotting this out for his teenage years.
Well, they got the book.
He
Yeah,
was just-
he been talking about it.
Like
Yeah, he got a
page essay.
Yeah.
8
When he
pages.
came to taking his own life, he just became a coward. But
Yeah, he should have shot.
And
it's
he-
something that he probably plans to do as well. He just didn't go through with it.
And that's the thing, because it's what will make you feel better about this? Nothing. You did nothing
No
makes you
amount
feel
of
better.
time,
We
but
can
he ain't
go
gonna
smoke
get no
him.
time, really.
We can go smoke him or anybody else, and it's not gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? It's like, now what? What do we do to better prepare ourselves
Because you can't bring the 10 people
in that
back that he
situation
killed.
at all? And these were all older folks. Everybody was older than 35, and she was it was one lady that was 35 that was the youngest. The next person closest to her age, I believe, was 52. You feel me?
So
These are
like
people that have made it far in their lives at a regular day at the grocery store in their neighborhood. And we have a complete psychopathic terrorist come through and end them. Even the brother was a retired police officer working security at the store. Returned fire to this clown. Man, listen. I wish somebody would have ran up and cut his throat while the police was arresting him. He sliced, you know what I'm saying?
So why they don't never label them like terrorists? Like, they just...
You know, it's domestic terrorism. You know what I'm saying?
And then, they little community or something, he probably hailed as a hero for this shit. You know what I'm saying? They like that
certain,
shit.
certain, you know, that his name, just like that Punk Kyle Rittenhouse, will be, you know what I'm saying? His name will be heralded.
They had a GoFundMe for Kyle.
I seen that, bro. He getting paid to go on shows. And
So this
shit.
little
He
punk
talking this
motherfucker
shit.
this motherfucker got a video game where he's shooting zombies. Dig that. I
bet
saw
they
it.
black
It was-
zombies,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah. You feel me?
That's
Well,
crazy.
one thing about the people that he did kill, they weren't black, but they were still apparently fighting for that for the causes. You know what I'm saying?
And that was bogus anyway, bro. His mama brought him all the way across.
Bro,
let me lock her ass up too.
Bro, let one of us at 17 try and cross state lines with an
state lines.
assault rifle and see what happened when we get caught with it after we done shot 2 people. Come on, fam, stop
That's
it.
crazy, bro.
It makes no sense. There ain't no self-defense for a brother.
I knew he was getting off.
What was
He
written
telling the whole
what was
body.
written on his weapon?
The one that just happened?
Yeah.
He had nigga on there.
He had nigger. He had the number 14, which is the 14 white supremacy. It's like they lit. You know what I'm saying? They have 14 is a significant number for them. 14 principles or some bullshit. He also had not Kyle Rittenhouse, but it was the Dylan Ruth.
That's the
He
one
had his name written on there as well.
from the church.
Yeah, from the church. Yep.
Yeah, the one they took the Burger King, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. That's the one.
They real good at subduing them.
You know,
They get them and take them straight to jail. It must be nice.
he just killed 10 people. Has all kind of guns, but he don't seem like he a threat to you.
Yeah,
But let a
that's
black
amazing.
man with a hat in his hand,
She
with his
run
hands
around.
up,
They still like that.
y'all gonna let it. Y'all gonna let it happen. You know what I'm saying?
And they
Like,
car reaching for your ID.
Arizona.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen,
Arizona can. That's a threat.
Skittles.
Skittles.
You dig? Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
or is it this melody? This melody.
So, my question is, are y'all ready for a race war? If somebody was to come to your house right now with the AR-15, are y'all ready?
I would believe.
It's
I
different
am,
kinds.
shit, but-
Listen,
It's different
what
kind
you
of
mean?
wars.
It's different kind. What you mean?
It's physical. With the firearm, it's mental. Has a lot to do, with your financial state, your neighborhood, your foundation, and everything. It just depends on which one that you trying to battle for.
if this
Some of them you don't care about, but it all depends on how far you trying to go.
I'm referring to the physical, like taking up arms. if it does come to that, are y'all ready? You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say I might not have enough ammo. You feel me?
But can you hit your target? That's the question.
Listen. It's no problem,
It
baby.
don't even matter.
I mean,
It's no
hey,
problem,
look,
baby.
we ain't on here preaching violence. We're not.
You saw Scarface? No aim.
Let's set a disclaimer. We not on here preaching violence. But if violence comes to me,
Hey,
knock at the door.
hey, listen.
yeah.
Hey, listen. My pops always told me you ain't got to start no fight, but you better finish that motherfucker.
Hey, y'all seen that video of the
Like
little
the
white boy
bird.
knocking on the black
with a
dude
whip.
and dog? Or whoop that little, I put him in there and beat his ass.
Oh, with a whip?
You seen that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
and then his daddy.
my
come to the
dog
door
just
with a
would've got
pistol.
loose.
Nah, this ain't that.
Hey, my dog just would have got loose.
I hate that
You seen
racing.
that, BB?
I don't know how he got out.
So
Yeah,
you
my
haven't
boy.
seen the little white kid go up to his black neighbors. He allegedly he's saying that their kid's son, I don't know if it was son or daughter, say they beat him up. So he was at their door with a whip, just hitting their door with a whip, and then he left. Then the mom and dad went over to his house, knocked on the door to talk to his parents. His dad come out. He's white.
At first, the daddy told him to say he not there. Then he came out like 10 minutes later.
Right.
Came to the door.
And
Hey, hold on.
you seen the video, right?
What man is gonna allow somebody? You gonna come to my house and I'm gonna tell whoever the answer those say I'm not here?
Yeah, he said.
Boy,
"Tell
listen.
him I'm not here."
If somebody come knocking on my door, can't nobody in this house open it but me.
Hey,
You
right.
feel me? Hey, what's up?
But
What's
he
the
did.
you feel
He
me?
came with the gun.
Yeah,
with a
yeah, because
pistol,
he's you know they
And he shot, and he let one off.
he let one off.
Yeah.
I ain't see that part.
Yeah, you didn't see that part? He shot the gun, and then once
He almost shot himself. Killed one. He just this.
Once he shot the
He let it off
gun,
in his house? Near
he
his
was
house?
outside. He came outside. The father was acting like he was finna go back, and when he did that, the father of the white kid shot the gun, but he didn't like shoot it at him.
He shot him in there.
He shot it. He let one off, and they like, oh, okay, and turned around and walked off.
Hey, listen. One thing that I do know.
That don't mean they want armed though.
Hey, if I walk to somebody's house and knock on their door, I ain't the only one out here, and I ain't the only one with it.
Exactly.
Listen. My wife gonna shoot before I do, nigga. Listen,
Right.
you do all that rah you want. You feel me?
Act, huh?
I'm trying to tell you. Listen, she gonna let it go. I know it. You feel me? Like I know it. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Listen, it's gotta be more careful when we putting our families in them situations. I'm in a neighborhood where it's just me and my family in that whole neighborhood. We're the only black family on the block.
I
You
know
dig?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know that feeling.
So it's like, and I got a big red, black, and green flag on the front porch. And
As
everybody
you
on my
should.
block know who I am
As
and
you
know, you know what I'm
should.
saying? Look, I respect all my neighbors, they respect me, you know what I'm saying? And if something look like it ain't right, we're gonna address it, you know what I'm saying? But they also know, look, I remember it was a race, it was kind of like a race riot, back when George Floyd. And remember, I lived in Cicero. You know what I'm saying? They were saying they wouldn't let black folks come drive through there.
I remember that.
This, that, and the other. I'm like, look, I don't know if y'all saw this video where a piece of rebar was thrown off a roof and stabbed through the dude front window and stabbed him in the car. That's 2 blocks away from my house. You feel me? So I know, and I hollered at my people on the block. Yeah, listen, I wasn't worried about me, but my moms or anybody that coming to see me come through here, I'm supposed to make sure they good. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be hell to pay if God forbid, you dig what I'm saying, that something happened like that. But nah, everything was gravy. You know what I'm saying? So everything was gravy. Yeah. So one thing about it, I felt it was real weird in my house telling my kids not to play in the backyard. Because you know what I'm saying? It was one of them times where you ain't know if somebody was going to be on something stupid. It was a real weird time in the world, bro. This was pandemic. You know what I'm saying, Joe? This is George Floyd, riots everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there.
Too much going on.
I'm in my own garage doing some work with it on me just in case somebody want to act stupid, driving past or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn. And I'm in my own shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, just know. We've been putting together a plan for some years. Right, cuz? Like, listen. We got some ammo, we'll be straight. You feel me?
Hey, one thing we didn't do, what we always do on Facts and Law, we asked the guests, like, where you from?
Yeah, so let's go, do that.
Originally, I'm from Robert Taylor.
Okay.
You talking about like
Yeah,
way back.
Hey, if you got more school, let
I'm
us
from
know.
Robert Taylor, 51st and State.
Mm-hmm.
If you go back over there, there's nothing over there.
Nothing.
It's been 20 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
My elementary school is still there. It's nothing there. It's literally like a ghost town. I mean, it's some things that still operate over there. But that's where I'm from. Robert Taylor.
Where you at now?
Right now I'm in Bronzeville. And I've been in Bronzeville.
I love Brownsville.
For
My
probably
mom's live in Bronzeville.
10 plus years. And I was just riding through Bronzeville the other day. Like, even the blocks where you hear on the news where bad things happen, it's just nice buildings. Nice
I know, that's the thing. That's why I love it.
Everything.
The brownstones, all that.
The
You know what I'm
community,
saying?
the families, and everything. Like, they still not moving. Like, they're not going
Yeah, you
nowhere.
can't. That's prime real estate. You know what time it is.
And they literally have, like, police on 35th just sitting out there.
Yeah, you can't stop everything.
These people, they not going nowhere, you know.
Right. And they shouldn't. You buy your land, you own it, you
And
keep it.
it's expensive to live.
Yeah, it's prime real estate. You know what I'm saying? You get you something in Hyde Park, Bronzeville, the Gold Coast, all up and down it. Come on, man. And that's
good money.
literally black folks' area of the lake. You know what I'm saying?
I went from, because I went to Kenwood. I went from Hyde Park to Bronzeville. And it was, I always had a good feeling with Bronzeville. It's just a mixture. It's diverse. And, you know, it's just somewhere where if I had to bring my kids up anywhere in Chicago, it would be Bronzeville.
I can do
Because
it.
I'm not a suburban person. So, yeah, that's where
You're
I'm
city
from.
girl.
City girl.
City girl.
So what you got going? You know.
Basically, just in general, I'm just influenced by music, fashion, any type of
What
statements.
type of music? Let's see what genre.
Anytime.
Hip hop.
I said anytime. I mean, anytime, any type. You name it. Like, if you throw something out there, like...
Okay, so if we was to pull up your phone right now and look at the last thing you listened to, what was it?
What my phone at? You really want to see?
Yeah. We want to see what you listening to.
Okay. This is my YouTube. Basically, you know,
Wait a minute,
mainly...
who is this? Who?
Right. You going to be like, who is this?
Jesse Reyes and
Yeah.
JR. I never heard of him. Put us on.
You won't.
Put us on.
You got a speaker?
No, we ain't mean like put us on.
Like, tell us-
here.
I'm
Tell
gonna
us
say,
about
you
it.
wanna hear it? I just basically, like, you know,
What genre is that though?
it's R&B. I
Okay.
can't even. It's like R&B is just not regular R&B. So I really can't. You know, it's not neo soul. It's kind of like this new wave. You know, you got Black, Janae, and who else can I say? Some of them you probably wouldn't even know who they are. Malaya, Ella May. You know,
I heard LMA name
So
before.
I'm like,
You
I
what
know
I'm saying?
somebody. I know people that's watching. They probably have heard. So like, I'm glad you telling me. So I'm probably going to search and see what it's about. I will let you know if it's trash though.
definitely. I don't know. I pick my music. I'm all of that. You see those albums and stuff right there? That's,
Everybody always
It's
reverts
really-
back to the
Yeah,
albums on the wall.
you know, so,
You feel me? In Good Energy Studios. You dig? You dig?
First of all, if
It's
you
a
don't
vibe.
know nothing about that and you're not influenced by that,
We know
what are
plenty.
you listening to?
Right.
What are you influenced by? So,
But now, outside of music and stuff that you like, you have a business that you run as well. Tell us about that. Your part. What is your business?
my business is called Explicit Pink.
Explicit Pink.
Yes, it's basically a adult novelty store for women, and it falls under the category of everything from fashion, you know, just novelty items, things that are explicit, things that are unladylike, quote unquote, you know.
What's
women,
unladylike?
Yeah, I was just thinking.
or what they would say.
Who is they? Like I'm saying, like what you be dancing around it? What we?
I'm not dancing around to see. I was running late, so I would have had, some of my merchandise to show you. But, like, women, we are supposed to be prim and proper and stuff. And, like, that's not me. Like,
I think, okay, we in 2022, right? And that's where we at, right? I think it's different now. Like, I don't know. I think.
It's not. If you go.
You don't think so?
If you look in the comments, people still think
what they be
the
saying?
standard is marriage. They still think that you're supposed to do this and that. And I mean,
that'd be the same. That'd be the same people on their like second or third marriage.
It's like never.
That's
and
I'm saying that the people that's leaving the harsh comments they basically be the people that's like on their second or third marriage. They don't have the room to talk.
Yeah.
So you free to do it. I feel like now I think it's more freedom now. I feel it's my opinion. I could be wrong, but I do feel like it's more freedom to express yourself. And,
exactly. It's about expression and it's about individuality as women because they try to box us up in this one box and we're all different. Some of us, we ghetto. We hood. We righteous. Some of us, we classy. We bougie. All that. Like, it depends. I would, have merchandise depending on what you are. Some people are sneaky. Like
give us more, like, because I don't think the audience even know. You haven't really said what kind of merchandise. Like, what type of things do you sell? Lingerie,
shot glasses, rolling trays,
shot glasses.
Basically novelty items. Like you would have a T-shirt with like a Lauryn Hill album or something like that. Something retro, something novelty. Basically,
okay. That's dope. I definitely gotta check that out.
Basically, it's the market of what a lot of these commercial places are getting into now. Like if you go to Target, you will see like a Tupac shirt or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's
with
on
no
a
license.
Smaller level. Yeah.
No one ain't legally ain't can't do
on
it.
A smaller level, just something just merchandise that express whatever it is.
You did. And then you got toys, right?
Yeah, it's sex toys, it's lingerie.
Lingerie, sex toys. What's your number one seller if you have to go?
Good question.
You know what I'm saying? You see what I did?
Good question.
What would you say is the number one seller?
Can we look? Okay, it's a cock ring.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
So what you mean, can we what?
I'm just saying.
Is it bought about more
facts and law.
Is it bought about more men or is it bought by women for like
about women? I mean, it's okay. It's not nothing. I mean, I'm not gonna knock my own merchandise, but for some reason, people, it's like a ring and it got like a vibrator on it and it got like a little bullet in it. And you just
and that's the best seller?
Yep.
So it's a cock ring that vibrates.
Yeah.
With a bullet.
So that's supposed to stimulate the man, or is it? Help?
Yeah, it's supposed to stimulate the woman and the man or whatever. So, I guess women they try to purchase things that pleasure both instead of themselves. Right. For me, like, if it's for me, it's for me. Like,
Not sure what that means. But maybe y'all might. You know what I'm saying? If it's for me,
I'm pleasure in my own things. Like,
hey, what about that? Do you have that vibrator that the women put inside them and the man
with the remote control?
Yeah, the man is able to control.
That sounds like that might be a seller.
You know what?
Oh, it's panties.
I think
is it panties?
I think it is.
No, but I think that's the one. I think that's the one I bought. No.
It's when they go on the inside. It's when we go on the outside. But you just gave me an idea. See, at first we tried to. It was me and my friend. She got body lingerie. She got a whole lingerie line. And I had the toys and stuff. And we just kind of did it on a private, intimate thing. Because some people are not open with sexuality. Like, they literally, they don't want people to know that side of it. But it's like, you're not a virgin. But, eventually we were going to start having men at the events too, kind of opening up. Depending on
facts and law at the events.
Yeah, because I have things.
Hey, we're not here to. I just want to go. I want to go to an event.
I have vitamins and supplements, and
so why she say it like that?
Wait a minute,
for men and women, but I've only tested out the women. I don't know about You will have to tell me.
I'm saying, okay, you say you tested it out. So what is it supposed to do for a woman?
It's a stimulant for men and women. I can't intake the men's part. So I would have to have someone.
Well, he's saying, did it work for you?
Yeah.
For the woman
Oh,
part?
absolutely.
Okay. You see her eyes, y'all? Y'all saw her eyes?
Right, I'm
You got
saying, if
to
I
zoom
give
in.
it to you, will you let me know?
So wait a minute. You say you take something? Like
Yeah, it's like a supplement. Like, I have a supplement. It's called Too Wet. It's supposed to,
Oh,
and I have one that's too hard. But I can't take
they
too
pills?
hard.
Okay, too hard.
It's vitamins. It's
does it help you
supplement.
last?
I wouldn't know.
She said she ain't got one.
I mean, you okay? The man took it. So okay.
Maybe she ain't got no.
Wait.
Maybe they ain't left a review yet, bro.
No.
Right.
She just said she gave it to a man that she was having sexual relations with.
I
right?
would need to. So basically,
so you have
they would
it.
give it to their partner.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I was just trying to dig. That's
Yeah, I mean, if you willing to try, I would give it to you. You let me know.
And then you can give your girl the.
Yeah,
your
you can give me
wife,
the review.
definitely-
I'll give it to you for both of y'all.
Of course. Yeah,
Okay.
Of course.
Well, there we go.
Yeah. I'm like Barry Bonds, man.
Hey,
Hey, I was a Hall of Famer before I took the steroids.
hey, listen. So he was already going. He was already going to the league.
Check it out.
So Smooth, I know we got into a lot of her joints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tell us about the Free Game podcast. Tell us, really, I know you've been interviewing a lot of great guests.
Yeah.
These two of them right here, you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but like, what you got coming up, man? What's up with the Free Game podcast?
Well, right now I'm just trying to get it big on YouTube and get it, from more of like the Facebook Live thing and convert it over to my YouTube.
Yeah.
And right now, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get like two of the biggest like credit repairers to come because a lot of people want that knowledge. So they had a lot going on. They was coming. We was locked in, but it's a lot going on. They running businesses and a whole bunch of other stuff.
I'm sure
so when
it's
I
coming.
get them to come, it's gonna really go up there. So I'm trying to do that because I'm trying to get that game out there for people for the credit.
Get
'Cause
that
a lot
free
of people
game.
think it take money to do a lot of stuff, but if you learn how to leverage that credit in certain ways, you can do a couple things. And just
Credit ain't always a bad thing.
Yeah, I try to open people up to it, the credit side, the regular personal and business credit. So I won't. They more established, so they pulling up in Bentleys and Wraiths. People listen to that because they see that. They see the mansions, they see the attire. You can't talk to nobody like a bum and you trying to tell somebody something. Look at you like, man, you know that shit.
Like, what do you know?
You know what I'm saying? So
Real talk.
they already got that nice little following. So I'm just trying to lock them in, get them in there, and just get more business owners and just people in there in general, just to, give out free game.
Gang. I like
That's
Stat.
pretty much it.
I like Stat. The
that
name
game,
is
man.
solid because you find yourself all the time giving out free game. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You tell a little bit of this, tell a little bit of that. Might help somebody. You know what I'm saying? So,
Definitely, man. It's
dig it.
around that time where we gotta each one teach one, try to pull people up. You can't look at nobody like, oh, I ain't gonna get this person on game because they might be better than me. I don't care. You be better than me. That's cool. Come back and slide on me. If you don't, I'm still making. I ain't gonna lose because you winning because I got the hustle, so I know what it take to win. So I'm gonna keep going anyway. So it's all good.
So tell me about your struggle, because I watch you, bro, like from afar. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching you for a long time, and to me, it just seemed like you got this hustle spirit. You know what I'm saying? So tell me, how did you get that hustler spirit, man? Because every time I look up, bro, you like
working.
you say, you working, exactly.
Yeah,
You working. You got you working like a Jamaican, bro. You got,
They got 9 jobs. They got 9 jobs.
just tell me, dog, what was the root of that? How did that come about?
Well, actually, like my old man, he worked for CTA for I'm 37, so he worked for CTA for 36 years, and seeing my mama then with the drive. But what I think it came from with myself is I had moments where I was down and I was fucked up, and I noticed that shit, I was the only thing stopping me. And I was like, I can't let that happen. So, and then another reason, because a nigga hustle got caught up in some shit. So it's like, man, I'm gonna lock myself in and just work, you know what I'm saying? Put that effort and have that grind. And then where you just don't never know who watching, who motivate people. Because, your street shit motivate a lot of people when they see you doing negative. So even when I switched it up and I started doing the working thing, it was people that'll work at a restaurant that wouldn't post it because they was ashamed of it, but you're not ashamed to spend that money. You know what I'm saying? So when they see, they could see what you doing and how you doing it, and they get the confidence in it. And I just don't I don't want to be broke, bro. So I'd rather just work, You know what I'm saying? And get to it and get that grind. I don't like sitting still. It ain't for me. You know what I'm saying?
Can't be.
It,
You know what I'm
it
saying?
ain't
When you
for
got that
me,
grind,
like,
when you got it, when you own it, just
it's like
you'll go crazy not
Yeah.
doing something. You know what I'm
it's something
saying?
that's like in me, like just ambition. You know what I'm saying? It's like kind of hard to explain. It's just like it's in there. It's like through the bloodline. You feel me? So I just be ambitious, and I don't put no limit on what I'm trying to do. So I'm just trying to get in and outdo what I did from when I was doing it the wrong way. So I'm trying to outdo it.
And that's what led to you. So, because I know you started off on Facebook and you started off talking to the camera.
Yeah.
Is that like what? No, do you remember like the first time you was like, man, fuck this. I'm finna go to here. I'm finna let these niggas know what's going on. These niggas need to get a job. These niggas like,
you know what? The first time I was on Facebook and I seen somebody go live, I'm like, man, as soon as they give me that shit, it's over with. I'm like, as soon as that function hit on my phone, I used to keep looking for that button, and one day it was there. And I used to sip then, so this was like I ain't drunk in 5 years, so I used to drink then, and I knew that saying certain shit to trigger certain people. You know what I'm saying? In certain ways. So I just said, like, nigga, you staying at your mama house, you ain't doing shit. So I was like, because some people need to hear it. It's like, nigga,
Hey, listen,
if you
I'm
going
trying
out
to
and
tell
giving this bitch this money, you know what I'm saying? You spending money on all these rooms, smoking and drinking, nigga. Your mama need pay that light.
I'm sorry.
I'm not offended.
Why you look like that?
I'm just, my ears perk up. I'm not offended though. Go ahead.
Hey, he shouldn't have said bitch.
Wait, who I call a bitch?
You say you out here spending money on this bitch.
Niggas
there are definitely classifications, and some.
All right,
some
that's
are
what I'm just
bitches.
like.
Some are. You know what I'm saying?
But I was just speaking in general on a lot of stuff I seen. You know what I'm saying? And some people was taken to a positive, some people was taken to a negative. So for a minute, I had stopped. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, man. And then I had a couple people reach out to me that I ain't even know be checking that shit. And they was like, bro,
where your videos
what's going on?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, these people I didn't even know was like really locked in. So I'm like, man, fuck it. Because some of it was like, it was some positive in it. It was just the delivery of it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't talk to a motherfucker like, hey, you should do this. Nah, man, get your ass up and make this shit happen. Nigga, if you finna drive all the way out here to smoke shorty out and do all this shit, man, your mama right there. Buy a pack of cigarettes, give her some gas. Like you buying all these Jordans, you don't think she want to pay a light bill? You don't need to pay none. So a lot of people they was fitting in that category, so they ain't like it.
Hey,
but it was what it was.
Hell of a segue. You feel me?
It was what it was.
That was no, that's dope. Hell of a segue. Because what did he say, bro? That perked my interest. You can't worry about the delivery. Maybe it was delivery. Guess what?
Yeah, it was a little harsh sometimes.
Listen. Guess what? I want to take a moment of silence from my good brother, you know what I'm saying? The Godfather, Mr. Kevin Samuels, you know what I'm saying, bro? Listen.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah, it's about that time. Yeah, it's
never
about
seen
that
many
time.
people happy for somebody to die,
Hold
man.
on, man. We gotta,
Yeah, let's give
you know what I'm saying? You want to toast with some Red Bull for Kevin?
I got the
drink
one
it
on.
all.
You know what I'm saying?
still on my water,
Listen,
man.
bro. When I tell you, people hate the truth
Yeah.
if they don't like the delivery. Just like my kids right now, Joe, they get a cold or something, they gonna fight you to the death to take that medicine. But you know it's good for them. You might not want it, but you know it's good for them. It's gonna get you better. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother, the Godfather, Mr. Kevin Samuels. He dig?
Yeah, I ain't never seen that many people happy for somebody to die though.
Listen,
Shit, they
it's a
happy
bunch
that
of,
motherfucker.
the ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, a hit dog will holler.
Oh,
you
you
know,
not gonna
toast us.
Oh!
Like Kevin?
Yes!
It's time.
I don't have no problem with that man.
Yes.
Listen.
No.
Listen,
We gotta get that.
Yeah,
You just had a reaction.
listen.
Oh, no, I feel no ways, baby.
Look,
No way.
I felt like, and I say it all the time, nigga, I felt like when Tupac died. I say, damn,
when he died?
nigga, I was watching the good brother, one of his videos when the news came up. That's cap. Cap. I said it in every group chat that came. Cap. I don't believe it. Blah blah blah. This brother finna come up and be like, y'all wish I was dead. See, you can't make this up. You feel me?
And they tied to his face and shit all
You
the
feel
time.
me? You know what I'm saying? I say, damn, we lost a good one, Joe.
Mimi gotta stop faking over here. I know. Look, hey, how you feel about Kevin Samuels? I ain't talking about how you feel about his death.
I don't
How do you
feel
feel
no type
about
of way.
his delivery? How he used to, Hey, the way he kept it real. How do you feel about that? His advice.
His advice.
I'm feeling no type of ways. Like, I don't. I just don't. Like, I've seen a video where he asked the man, he was like, do you got a big dick?
Do you? Real shit. And that's some real shit. You got to watch the whole joint.
Did that seem kind of weird though when he asked him that?
Not in
I wouldn't ask no man.
Nah,
that.
So he asked him
wouldn't
again.
ask
He
him
said,
I wouldn't ask him.
do you got a big
I
dick?
wouldn't ask no man.
He
He
said, I don't know.
concerned,
It's
dog.
about average. How do you not know if you have a big dick?
Because you probably never been told you have.
Listen.
I'm not gonna
No.
answer
So look,
to a man.
and that's the
I
clip.
don't even
In the
feel
grand
I don't even feel
scheme,
comfortable saying.
look, in the grand scheme of that conversation, it made all the sense in the world. Because you had this dude mad talking about why women don't approach him. So he started going down the list. He said, well, what do you do?
Yeah.
Oh, I do X, Y, Z. How much you make? So you make about $1,000 a month.
Right.
$900 a month. Right?
Too,
How much do you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
He was big.
290 pounds. And how tall are you? 5'10".
Who?
He like, bro, what, do you got a big dick? Like, what are they going to get?
Right.
Why are they approaching you?
Right.
Why do you think a woman should come try and get with you? You can't even take care of yourself. You don't work out. You don't do this. You don't do that. And they can't even get a big dick. Real shit. Like, Joe, he was worse to niggas than he was to women. It only
But
took
they
off.
don't really show the clips of how he was.
Because nobody cares about when men get shitted
Right.
on.
Nah, that is.
We
true.
get talked to like that from the point A to point Z.
Yeah,
You dig what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's as a man. That's what you. Hey, look,
Just
my
telling you to keep
nephew.
going.
They used to tell me I used to be too hard on my nephew. Now this nigga's probably the best goddamn individual you might know. You feel me, Joe? He's like Neo. He's the one type
Right.
deal. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So like, it's a certain way men interact with men. In the group chat with my family, me and my cousin going back and forth. My sister, we need to find a better way to argue. We like, that's light work.
Right.
You feel me? We in the other group chat talking about whatever. You feel me? So it's like, it's just like, it's certain things as a man we're used to, we're accustomed to. And then as a woman, you're used to being treated as a princess by gentlemen, by ladies. That's what's expected. So whenever somebody tells you the blunt truth, now it stands out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like,
especially they saying the blunt truth to a black woman.
yeah, because they
But
don't,
what about the population of black women that don't care
they don't care about
About
what
what?
though.
about his message because they
It's-
already know who they are?
But see, that's the problem.
Because
they don't care.
It is a lot
These
of
are-
black women who don't care.
And that's why 1 in 4 women don't usually get black women get married because y'all don't give a fuck about what black men think, and that's the problem. That's where it breaks
we
down.
don't want to get married.
It's not even about getting married.
don't
We
want
are
to marry?
still the leader of the community. So if you don't care about what one black man thinks, you don't care about none. What is it? What is it going to
We
take?
just don't care about what Kevin Samuels thinks.
No,
We don't
I'm not.
know
I'm
him.
see, I'm
We
removing
don't know
him
him
from.
as an individual. I would care about what you would think because I know you on a personal level.
Right.
I'll take your advice. But Kevin Samuels, I don't know him.
I get it, but if we are telling you, so somebody that you would take my advice, right?
Yeah.
If I'm telling you he's telling the truth, is that an issue? It's not saying it's his message. It's just he said it too. You dig what I'm saying? He's saying things that we say all the time. It's just he's on a large platform. So it's not his opinion. He's speaking for men like me that feel this way. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things that...
But it's your delivery and it's also your, your background with me. I'm not, I would listen to him before I listen to you. You're not going to call me a fat bitch or something like that. I would hope
and he,
not.
and he does... No, I wouldn't. And that's not what he would do. My thing is, people, they don't realize it. They'll see a clip, and he don't get back. He didn't. We got to speak in past tense.
But that's the thing.
He
Let
didn't-
me say this. People are not going to look through a catalog of what you said right versus what they think you said wrong.
If they watch the
You
whole
only got
whole,
one time. You ever heard a black person say you only got one time to call me a bitch? You only
Yeah.
got one time to call me fat, and that's it. I don't care how much you get on me. Don't talk to me that way. And I'm not gonna listen to nothing else that you say. If you agree with Kevin Samuels and you have your daughter, say for instance, I'm not personally put her into it, but what if she was dating a young man that agreed with things that Kevin Samuels said? But what if he communicated to her in a way to where he was like, well, bitch, you fat, you overweight, and you wouldn't like that.
I
That's
understand
the way
that.
his delivery was wrong.
But see, that wasn't. But see, here's the thing. What we don't realize, it wasn't the delivery. It was the resent of the package, sending the package back. You feel me? He never got nasty with nobody. If you came in there with respect and just talking regular, you know what I'm saying. But when you get into these whole, oh, I don't gotta tell you that. Then why the fuck you call my show? Get you going. Why are you here?
I've
That's
seen
what I'm
him disrespect
saying.
women who weren't necessarily upfront with the truth. That don't mean that you call him a bitch. That don't mean you say get the fuck
I've never
off
heard
my
the man
live.
call somebody a bitch.
I've seen him say, "Oh, well, you don't know. Well, get the fuck off my live."
Get the French toast off my live.
Nah, I've seen that.
I've seen that. Yeah, you don't know.
When do you feel it's appropriate to talk to people like that? Because you don't talk to me like that.
So
if you're trying to give me advice.
So you know we got millions of people calling in here right now. We have a title of this video. You call in, don't even know what we're talking about, but you want me to take your question first and not care about the show. Why are you here?
That's the risk you take when you go live.
Exactly. And when you call, it's the risk you take of getting your ass chewed out in front of everybody.
Yeah, because a lot of
you know what I'm saying? They set you. They set themselves up.
Antics. That's what he did. But yeah, you're right about that. You come on my show.
You know what you're getting. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You know I got a list of people to disrespect. You know you got to take this disrespect up front and go.
And you know it's certain things that he would do that a lot of women don't like. Like he'd tell them, nope, stop, nope, you're not gonna talk over me. You're on my show. I'm speaking. I'm 50 plus years old. You 22 and you think you're gonna overtalk me and you know more than what I got. You know what I'm saying? That's a valid reason to tell somebody
when they wrong.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you know it's all
an image consultant. He did that.
Hey, listen,
okay,
bro.
so we're talking about the legacy of Kevin Samuels. What about the? I don't even want to.
Oh, go for it. We need that.
We're on facts and law.
Yeah, it's all about the facts and the laws of what
we're talking about. I don't want to use demise.
What?
I'm just
about his passing.
The ending.
Yeah.
Of his legacy.
So what about the ending?
Mm-hmm.
What about it?
I mean, what do you have to say about that?
He went out on top of
I'm not asking you a question in particular, but what do you have to say?
I don't have anything to say. He was with a what?
That's how I feel about a lot of stuff that he said when he was alive.
Because he passed on top of a woman that he met that night or the day before or whatever. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying. What's your feelings?
I feel like it's fucked up.
I
hope he didn't get one of those supplements that you was talking about. You get while we talking. You see what I did there? You see what I did there? You know what I'm saying? Like
that blue pill been around for a long time.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, listen, you know
what not to do with that.
It's one of them things.
I don't know what he did.
One thing I will say is,
but I know what could really fuck you up if you take that shit. So
what?
The blue pill?
Mm-hmm.
Was it a heart attack?
They say it was. They say it was a heart attack. You know, hey, the brother had beat cancer in college. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They say it makes you 3 times more likely to have a heart attack. Mm-hmm. Then the brother apparently probably took he 50 plus. And he got him a young thing. He probably took him a pill and some Red Bulls because we always saw him drinking.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? And that's I don't touch Red Bulls. Mm-hmm. That's why I was messing with you about that. I don't touch Red Bull. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I don't do pills, none of that. Because it's like, come on, man, look.
If you ain't got the energy, stay your ass in the house.
Hey.
Or stay off top of me. Like,
I like that.
If you gotta take a Viagra and a Red Bull, baby.
That's the
I
title
don't think
of
that's
this.
you need no damn sex, bro.
That's the title of this segment, dog.
Viagra's a Red Bull.
No,
I don't
you
think
ain't
you
got
should
the
need
energy.
that before
Stay
no
your
damn
ass in the house.
sex. That's
I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But that was something that we did want to bring to the table a little bit. Didn't want to dwell on it, but yeah, I thought.
Cool. I respect everybody's opinion. I just respect it.
I thought the good brother.
No type of ways. I don't celebrate nobody's demise because we all gotta go one day.
Yeah, I felt like the brother just had something good that we could have heard, even if you ain't like the delivery. You know what I'm saying? Try and get some of the message and pick out the parts you don't want because we can learn something from everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, I was definitely like, this is some bullshit. So now I still go back and watch some of this old shit. You know what I'm saying?
It be kind of funny. A lot of this clips be
funny.
I remember sometimes I used to be like, whoa, you've gone too far, good brother. But you know.
I never watched his content and thought that he went too far. Mm-hmm. Not one time. Because, man, one of his episodes, he was speaking to me. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
He was speaking to me. I'm not gonna go into it.
Yeah. But hey,
But the man was speaking to me, and I looked myself in the mirror, and I was like,
real shit. And people,
I did exactly what this man was telling me, or was saying that men shouldn't do. And I was like, damn.
No, I feel you. If you ever heard of Keita Rose, she just put up this video about how women need to take accountability of how we let men do us wrong. At some point, you're not a victim. You got to take accountability for what you subjecting yourself to.
Oh,
I can dig that. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And that was just that.
I also, yeah, I believe in that too. I believe,
And so, and I think that's the delivery. I think that was part of the delivery too, though, because Godfather used to say that all the time. You know what I'm saying? He'd tell them flat out, like, why you chose him.
exactly.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, at what point?
And they want to, and women want to be seen as equals. So it's like, yo, you gotta stop playing this victim role. You know, like man, look, you know when you got a fucked up ass guy. A woman know.
Well, you know when you got a
like
fucked
that
up
shit,
ass
man.
woman.
You know
when this
fucked
shit
up
ain't
ass
right.
woman.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's what you let slide, what you subject
Exactly.
yourself to. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Niggas ignore red flags all the time.
All day.
All
Shit,
the
women
time.
do too.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, everybody will.
People in general ignore red flags. I just said niggas. I just blanketed. You know what I'm saying? That was all of us.
Cause you know what
I'm
I
saying?
would be getting me, man? Like when a chick, after they fuck with a nigga, then they be on the book like, oh, broke ass nigga. So I be like, when did you figure out before?
Hey, listen.
Hey,
listen.
Like, when did you
The
figure this
motherfucker
shit
was
out,
broke.
man?
I mean, we was broke together.
But no,
broke for
niggas
about
be good at faking it though. You know, a nigga have a pocket full of money, get you that drink, get you that smoke, get you a little food.
That's
and
only
shit. You would think a nigga got something.
And
You
that's
know
the
what I'm
thing,
saying?
and that's what you
Nigga
get
be
if
sleeping
that's why
right
you
here.
fucking with a nigga. Is because
nigga
of
be
what you
sleeping
think he get. Instead of
Well,
asking the
social
right
media make it
questions.
easier though for
Figure-
niggas to flodge though, bro.
Hey, you can't flodge unless she's looking for that. You feel me? Like, I could listen. It's a whole lot of women that if you on there flodging, putting your bread out,
Yeah.
that ain't gonna fuck with you.
They
You
don't
know what I'm
like it, but
saying?
It's a lot
and
that
it's
do
a lot
like
that will,
shit,
and
too.
that's you get what you pay for.
They get real
You know what I'm
straight in,
saying?
like, oh,
Yeah,
man,
that's
some
what they
shit.
think is gonna get them. You'll see how that's gonna turn out.
Different
You know what I'm
strokes,
saying?
different folks type shit.
Then they be goddamn it hitting them for child support mad because he can't pay $150 a month. What you thought he was doing?
Man, niggas be having
You feel me?
$60 child support and can't even pay that shit.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like,
nigga,
it's
you
like,
gotta
so what you
blast
thought you
that
was getting?
shit,
Oh, you
the
thought,
fuck?
you thought that little street money was gonna get you in there, or you know how it go, man. You know what I'm saying?
Child support, he getting that street bread.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm trying to tell you when he was. Then when that shit changed in 3 or 4 years, and now it's that $60 a month child support he can't even pay now. What you feel me?
You
Should
can't
be
basically,
It's a lot of niggas that can't though, bro. They just refuse
you
to.
probably working in what, like McDonald's or something.
You still can
You
pay
can still
60.
pay
Niggas
$60.
just don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
do
that
it.
was-
Make more than that.
Listen, you can still pay
Yeah, they
My
$60.
cousin, she make.
Another thing I wanted to touch on is you know, what's been going on, and you can answer this first, and then we can go to Mimi. What's been going on downtown Chicago last weekend, last Saturday
Bruh.
with the shorties?
Yeah, wow.
What I mean, like, do you agree with a 10:30 curfew for the shorties?
It ain't bad, but they ain't nobody listen to them little kids ain't listen to that shit.
Right.
They ain't got nobody at home
Ain't
that's
nobody
over them that
checking
giving them
them.
no structure and shit. Ain't nobody looking for them. You know what I'm saying? So they ass just out. They really probably ain't got no homes to go to. You know what I'm saying? Like the parents ain't in the motherfucker. They high and drunk, partying and shit. They want them out the
But I'm gonna
house,
keep
shit.
it real.
They
Some
don't
of them might not even be high and drunk. Got to work to pay for these damn kids.
And
they
they
got
probably at
crazy
work,
shifts.
yeah.
Your teenagers supposed to be their ass at the crib.
You don't
You
even know
find
they
it. You don't
down
even
there
know they
wild
fucking
until you see the
downtown.
video.
You
They
think
like,
they
that's
went
my
over their
motherfucking
friend
son.
house for a birthday party that weekend? You know, some sweet innocent shit.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was
You
young,
know
I'd
how it
probably
go.
be down there doing that dumb ass shit.
Hey, look. It wasn't. It ain't what we was doing in our
Nah,
age
nah,
group,
nah.
but
They
I
different
can't
now.
say I wouldn't have
Yeah,
been
it's
down there.
I probably would have been down. It's totally different though. But
Mm-hmm.
you know the shooting and shit that just happened down there. That shit kind of crazy. Actually, you know, RP my homie Greg. He actually lost his life down there on his anniversary and shit.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Chicago, you know,
Rest
they
in
end
peace,
up
Greg.
down there. It's different now. It ain't like back in the day.
He actually
Yeah.
lost his life on the Riverwalk, right?
Yeah.
What happened?
On the bridge over there by the I think it's close by the Trump Tower or some shit like that.
River
One
North.
of them little bridges and shit. Yeah. He,
What happened?
He was down there for his anniversary. I think
Yeah,
they
it's
was
for
I
his
forgot how
anniversary.
many years they in. They in deep. They was in deep. He was down there for his anniversary and ended up getting killed downtown. He was celebrating.
Like
his
shot or
anniversary.
something?
Yeah. Yeah, and some shit he ain't had nothing to do. Innocent, wasn't even like no street nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? Wrong place, wrong time type of shit. And
Man,
got
that's
killed on his
he
anniversary.
was a chef.
Yeah, cold Crawford's Kitchen.
Crawford's
He was
Kitchen.
cold with it.
how long ago was this?
It was
A couple
like
of
2 years
bro.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, his birthday just passed Saturday. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Shout out to that brother,
That's
man.
nice.
And you know, it's one of
Shit
them
like
things where I always say it, live every day like it's your last, because one day you're going to be right.
Yeah, it's like a fairy tale gone wrong type shit. Cause how him and his wife was, they was like one of them couples and shit, and they was together for like 10 plus years, 12, some shit like that, and then it end like that. It was like, damn, you know, something you ain't expect. So yeah,
It's terrible.
I
Definitely
don't really
didn't
fuck
expect
with
that.
downtown like
That
that.
nigga was funny. That nigga was funny. Nigga could cook.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I didn't hang out with him like that, but I knew him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I think when that happened, that affected a lot of people
yeah.
that just, you know what I'm saying, like crossing paths with him.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't, like, I remember him from high school, he was never that guy that was like on some rah-rah type stuff. He was cool, funny though. He was funny. And I didn't even know he could cook.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
That was something that just he always knew how to cook because you know they had one of the biggest houses in May with him and his mama. So his mama instilled that in him, like you ain't gonna need no woman, you gonna know how to do this, or for him to be able to cook for his woman type shit like that. And that was just something he used to do in the past time we was gambling. And it's like, man, he'd be throwing down and we'd be buying it, and it was like, nigga, man, you need to
Do
get
something
this
with
shit
that.
out there, bro.
Yeah.
And he did his thing. He got it out. He was one of the first people selling plates out the crib, like type shit. You know what I'm saying? Before, you know, the pandemic and all that. He was doing that for years ago, breakfast and all that, and it went to another level. So he kind of like patented this what everybody doing now, with they selling the plates and getting that money. So him and his wife was like they was the originators of that.
I can dig
you know
that.
what I'm saying? So, yeah.
But this downtown stuff, I think is really getting out of hand. You know
What you
I'm
think
saying?
about it, Mimi?
I agree with both of y'all. You know, some of the parents, they can't be at work, and some of the parents, shit, they could be doing the same thing their kids doing.
Yeah.
You know, because, I mean, at our age, at this point, not my children, they not teenagers at all. I don't even have to worry about them problems. But a lot of people my age, like, their kids are teenagers, and that's they go downtown. That's what they do, you know.
Swear.
They just do it at another level than we did, you know.
It's like, I don't know if it's part of the internet letting more of them like get in contact with each other. Usually it'd be the 4-5 friends you can hop on the phone with and y'all go somewhere and plan it. Now they just put a post up, 50, 100 deep, so on and so forth. Groups like you know when a bunch of groups of kids get together, shit get ignorant. It's tearing shit up.
They have stuff that I don't even know about, like these groups.
Yeah, group chats. And,
These group chats is off the chain.
yeah,
you know what I'm
dude. It's something that's strictly for on that bullshit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Distraction.
So I that's my opinion is I think they all got on a group chat and it just spread.
Yeah, that's exactly. Something go viral. We down here with it. We finna turn up this. We finna test some shit up. Whatever.
That video you sent,
boy,
that you posted in our group chat,
Joe, that joint. It's a video, Joe. It's like clips of them just going haywire
From
downtown.
Saturday.
Turn it up. You know what I'm saying? It go from dancing to fighting to breaking shit to dancing to fighting to breaking shit. Like, you know.
Drugs play a major effect too.
But look, these girls that we seen that were dancing, they on top of cars, they in the middle of the street,
on top of police cars, all
and they don't look no older than 14, 15.
At least real shit.
But
they
you know,
young.
that's the new like end thing.
Yeah,
I feel like since the riots, whatever the looting, it's just been like
they taking it to another level.
Then, so.
Yeah.
I wasn't really. Me personally, when they was doing all that riot shit, I wasn't down for it. I mean, I would have bought some of the merch, but what I'm saying,
right? You know what I'm saying. So if you got the right shit,
I was right across the street. I'm just looking like, look at these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I won.
In and out of jewels and shit, looking like fucking supermarket sweep and shit.
You know what's crazy? food so damn high right now. They going to jail now. I might be right with their ass.
Man,
Hey,
I was
everything
in
high
the
as hell right now, Joe.
But the only
Everything.
thing I didn't agree
10
with.
carts of hams and shit. Like,
Yeah, the only thing I didn't agree with the like looting shit is like, you know what I'm saying? They was tearing up
They own
they
shit.
the
own
pharmacies
shit, bro.
and stuff. My
Like,
grandma,
you
my
think them
auntie,
people give
they
a
couldn't
fuck
get
about
their
y'all tearing that
medication.
shit up, bro?
That shit was
Yep.
Yeah, that's fucked
everywhere.
up because now they gotta go
Personal
all the way
information.
down to a whole nother Walgreens. This probably was going on the corner, bro. They even though these young motherfuckers, they don't give a fuck about
They don't
that.
care.
But I just didn't like the fact that they was tearing up their hood, and then like I had an
Now they
argument.
mad they ain't got no stores to go to.
I had an argument with a nigga. He was like, "Oh, we finna come to the birds. That's where I stayed." I said, "Man, y'all dumb as hell if you think they finna let y'all come this way. You should have did it when you took your shit up at 7. You fucking idiot. You should have been out here at 7:00, 10. They shit up because this where they stay. They get the police getting overtime to be in your hood for some shit you two up.
Look.
So you making them money.
Only shit that
Look,
I
they
was
go
like,
home, it's
all
perfect for
right,
them.
tear that shit up. Tell the actual offices, the police station.
But they ain't really do
That's
that
what I'm
here.
saying. You looting your stores, that's hurting you. Hurt the people that you mad at. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they
Target
stealing
these
shit that
police
they couldn't get
stations.
shit
Target
off of.
these goddamn it municipal buildings. Target these, you know what I'm saying, places that's taking your money
But
for
in
stuff that should be free.
In Chicago, I don't think none of them was. In other countries, they probably burnt some down. Other places, I mean cities, but Chicago, they ain't targeting none of that. They was
Nah, they just
hitting
wanted to go
It
take
was
shit.
bad
stores
because
and
you got a
shit.
lot of senior citizens that travel by themselves. They
Yep.
carry buggies on the bus.
Yeah.
They couldn't get their medication. They
They
couldn't
couldn't
get
get
their
no
groceries.
Real shit.
It
When they
was
couldn't get on the
sad.
and they
bus.
create these food deserts in our neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
And that's why
Yep.
that's why over there in the Migo and them didn't want people coming over there to their grocery store. They're like, hell
Yep,
nah,
real
nigga.
talk.
But I went. I ain't had no choice.
And that's
you
what I
ain't had no
said. They
problem
like,
on
hey,
it?
you ain't gonna tell
On
about here.
31st and Ashland, I had to go over there because I live right across the street, literally feet away from a grocery store. But they tore that motherfucker up.
They
So.
tore it up, yeah. That shit, it inconvenienced a lot of people. Cause I stay in the bird. So when I was riding back to the crib, and I'm like, these motherfuckers ain't do shit. I was just thinking like how. Like, I don't want to call them stupid, but I'm like, man, y'all had all them cars, y'all was doing all that, y'all should have came here first. Because this where they stay at.
They shut it down.
So-
They weren't letting it happen. Like,
But you know how they
my
got them,
friends in
though?
the burbs, they ain't had that problem.
Nah, because I stay out there. But this it's the mind state. Because at 7, when they was tearing up out south and out west, they should have been out there. All them people out there old as hell, bro. You could have took all them malls up. You could have took all that shit up. But when they seen that you was tearing up out west, they already had, bro, they had all that shit barricaded. You couldn't come nowhere. So that's why when the nigga was like, oh, we finna hit the suburb. No, you're not, bro. They got
Bro.
all that extra
Yeah,
shit blocked
they
off,
couldn't.
all that, bro. You
They
should
do
have
that.
started there first.
Bro, they do what's closest to them because the same people that
Yeah,
think it's a
that's
good
true,
idea
too.
to go out there and do it, scared to drive in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
Because they're going to get pulled over on some
Yeah,
bullshit.
'cause they was pulling up.
You
They
know
was
what I'm
fucking some
saying?
shit
Like,
up,
come on,
man.
man.
They was selling
They was
pampers,
taking
all
all
type
type
of
of
shit.
They made it hard for people, but at the end of the day, shit, like them officers, they made a lot of money and they went home in peace. Cause like when they come,
A lot of them did.
it
They
ain't
was,
shit. Ain't nothing.
They was
Ain't
sitting
none
in
of
the
that shit
parking
too
lot
up.
watching their
a
ass.
lot of them was
Yeah.
having
Run
fun
in and
shooting beanbag guns and
Yeah.
fucking people up. They ain't really tripping. They ain't, well, come on, man. Look. Hopefully we don't have no situation that come up again where we have to revert back to that. Because that was a trying time for the nation. You dig what I'm saying? And I know shit keeps happening. It keeps happening. And it's just like, what's the best way to fight back? That's something we need to talk amongst ourselves about.
People don't be wanting to hear this
I
shit,
think
though.
Chance the Rapper did say it best, Joe. He posted something the other day. He was like, not online. We need to talk. We need to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
together
I seen that.
and go
I
talk
seen
about
that.
it. So, like I said, like he said, not online. We need to talk about it right here, but we need to talk about it.
It do need
feel
to
me?
be addressed, though.
And that's one of the things I love about Bronzeville because when they tore that store up the week before, it was right back in business. The week later, everybody was coming down there.
And it was right back over.
True.
Yeah,
In the
but-
hood, a lot of stores still ain't recovered yet.
Yeah, a lot
Out
of
west.
it's a food
Over
desert.
east.
A lot of
Ain't
stuff
recovered,
goes
bro.
down because, and then now what? They don't have the right insurance to take care of
Right.
it.
Yeah,
Or,
some of them
or
probably
what
ain't had no
Yeah,
insurance.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like, then what? You create this vacuum. Well, now these people have to branch out, hop on buses, trains. They used to be able to walk 2 blocks to a grocery store. Now they don't have vehicles. Now they have to
work.
figure. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Now they got to figure out ways to get the things, the essential things that they need, and that only creates another issue. So You know what I'm saying? That's something we'll definitely
So what
get
they doing
into.
with the curfew stuff though with downtown at 10:30?
question.
What
They
doing?
gonna probably start carding motherfuckers and telling them go your ass
It's
home.
gonna
It's
be
just
some
another
type
reason
of,
for them to beat
it's
your
gonna
ass.
be some type
That's
of
all I see.
identification in Chicago that
They finna whoop them shit.
But so,
kids
Do you
under
agree
age.
though?
well, I mean, you already got your.
Do you
I mean,
agree? You
yeah,
agree?
y'all probably ain't. Hey, look, everything closed down here by 6 o'clock anyway on the
Yeah,
weekend.
this ain't New York.
What the fuck are you down here doing?
Nothing.
This
Go
city-
y'all ass home.
This city
Don't be down here
sleeps.
tearing up
ain't
shit.
even, like,
Ain't shit
unless
to
you're
do,
going to the
cut.
club, like, mm-mm.
This city sleeps, so
The downtown,
The
dude.
downtown
Yeah.
area sleeps.
Not
places
no
you
more
ain't New
shit.
York.
Them little niggas-
Yeah, this ain't New York.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, the video that I saw,
Ain't one shit open, but
Like,
like
what time y'all
Walgreens.
going home?
I never
What
seen
y'all
no shit
doing?
like
Real
that.
shit.
That shit was off the chain.
But you know, you got the shorties, the little girls down there shaking ass. Them niggas gonna be drawn to.
I
it.
mean,
That's
they
the
don't have no
meanest
choice
spot
but to
now,
go
like,
with it.
Shit, we there.
I don't want to just say it that way, but it looked like it was a lot more girls than it was boys.
Yeah.
out there.
That's what
You know
it
what
was.
I'm
That's
saying?
what's going to attract
Like,
the
they was
guys,
going
though.
What y'all
crazy.
coming down? No.
These shorties was going crazy. Like, on top of the cars, it ain't no niggas up there twerking. It's 15 of them on the top of a police car. Going
crazy,
crazy.
though,
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, y'all.
Yeah, my first time
Wild
seeing
as
how,
hell.
you know, because I haven't been, I wasn't frequent with visiting downtown and shit. So after that tragedy with my homie and I went down there and I'm rotating and shit. I'm like, shit, I see why he was out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it'd be
I'm like,
decent.
this shit damn near like an out west. Motherfuckers pulled over smoking. They sitting on cars and shit. I'm like, damn, this how they get downtown? I'm like, I must ain't been out like that. I'm like, I ain't in no downtown like this. I thought I was still out west. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, this downtown? They
Hey,
really
I
pulled
work-
over like they
Go
was
to River
chilling.
North. Go to
Damn.
River North. Go to
Yeah.
River North
Oh,
by the
God.
Trump
That's
Tower.
where
Hey,
it
that's what-
started.
Yeah, and that's why I wrote that because that's where he
That's
lost
where
his
it
life
started.
at. And I know how niggas is. You know how it is. It's a crowd of niggas. Them poles down. You know niggas
Yeah,
got it.
sure.
River
They
North,
got 'em on,
and it's
you know what I'm
spilled
saying?
on to Magnificent Mound.
Yeah, man, that's everywhere now. They
Down
tearing
there
it
to the
up, bro.
beam.
You know, that's our old stomping grounds, the River North.
That's
The
y'all.
old
Oh,
gig.
yeah.
The old job was over there. You know what I'm saying? We used to have a lot of fun at our job, though.
Too
I ain't gonna
much
mention their
fun.
name. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I used to...
What type of work?
Health insurance. You know what I'm saying? Health insurance.
There's a lot of money in that field.
Yeah, you
It-
know.
it
But it was a
was.
lot of drama, too.
Y'all must got the gift for the gab.
Look, like, you
Y'all
know,
be calling? Y'all was calling them?
something like
To
that.
sell somebody
Nah,
some
that was
insurance.
calling us.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
they
mean,
was calling
yeah,
y'all?
yeah,
Okay.
pretty much. It was all inbound, but
Oh,
you know what I'm saying. But you know, I used to throw a lot of parties. You know what I'm saying. A lot of like holiday parties, the Outlaws Ugly Sweater
remember
Party.
that.
You know what I'm
I've been to
saying.
one.
You remember that? You been to one, Joe?
I've been to one.
You only been to one? Tell you how
Yeah,
many you
only
been
one.
to? Cause about a few on. You know what I'm saying. We was
them
listen.
work parties
It's
be
I
something.
think just one.
Is
Work
it, wait,
parties be something different.
It was one.
is that your little brother or your little cousin? She looked like they brother and sister.
Who?
The little shorty
PJ?
you be having. Yeah.
PJ?
I think that's your brother or that's your
My
cousin.
nephew.
Yeah, that's your nephew.
My nephew. You thinking about PJ? She thinking.
Yeah.
That
They was
up.
like brother and sister.
Hey, there you go. You know what I'm saying? They not, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We used to have some times. Remember, I had to put somebody out for you, didn't I? So it was almost
Hey,
a,
elaborate.
it was almost a little scrap. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Was it a guy or girl?
It was a girl. You remember that? What you remember from that?
I don't remember nothing.
Yeah,
No, hey,
I
talk
was
about
having a
it.
good time.
Talk about it.
We
They
had
was
a,
paying attention to me. I ain't-
listen. All I know is a couple of my homies. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even a couple. It was one of my homies, homie, and her got into it. I don't even know why.
I
But
don't
it
know
was
why
time to
either.
go. Somebody had to go. And the wife was like, hey, that's all I heard. Hey, listen, somebody got to go. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to put somebody out.
I was cool.
It was almost jazz-like.
I ain't
You know what I'm saying? Out the back door right there. Y'all know up the stairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was almost...
That's when I was. Ooh.
Ooh, I thought y'all remember nothing.
Sorry, man.
What happened?
She remember.
You don't remember?
That was
Wait,
like.
was he trying
That was
to
some
holler?
years ago.
Was he trying to holler and he got to do
No, it wasn't a dude. It was a girl that had to get
It was a
told.
female.
It's
Yeah.
females.
Was
they-
her nigga trying to holler?
Was he her nigga? I don't know.
Yeah, he trying to holler.
That's
Whoa,
Would you
whoa,
give- Hey, would you
whoa.
give? Hey,
Hands
would-
up, don't
Would
shoot.
you give him a
Pills.
play?
Mm-mm.
You want to give him a play?
So why she was mad?
Yeah. What
I
she?
don't know.
Listen, all I know
don't
is-
girl. I don't
What
know.
she say to you?
I don't know.
She called you out your name.
No.
So what?
You
So
remember, right?
how
All I know, no, all I know is it was time
What
for somebody
took it-
to go.
What took it there? What took it there that they had to kick somebody out?
I don't know. They ain't kicked me out, so
No,
I want the one that
they
did.
kicked the other person out. So I'm trying to figure out what did this female say to you that made you probably react in a certain way.
That was wild.
Females just don't know how to act when guys be around.
Did she call you out your name?
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
want to know.
I don't think she did.
Oh wait, wow, who?
But even if
You
she
hear
did,
him?
like,
We ain't say it this time.
Yeah.
We said women, and they
She
said females.
Hey, look,
They
Females
said
and women
Check it out,
females.
check it out, check it out.
Ooh, females
Before we
and
go
women
into
is
that,
different.
right? Let me ask you something, yo. So we got talked to. I'm gonna say talked to about using the word female
As opposed to women.
as opposed to women or ladies, because they say that female. Look at me. Women don't walk around saying males. They walk around saying men.
And they said, why do we say
Yeah,
female?
why do we say female?
Why do you say
They didn't want
female?
to be addressed as female.
look, because we here on the females.
Yeah,
and
y'all
women
both-
thing, the
yeah.
different-
That's what I'm
the
saying.
difference,
So
like,
give us an
man.
example.
It's just that characteristic just from way back. Like it just it's different. Like it's
Is
just,
female a broader term? Is it?
yeah. Yeah.
So how, when you use female, how would you
That-
use it? That's like
The estrogen, the
Estrogen.
estrogen, yeah, that.
I know you're
Like the
looking
ones
like.
that get
I'm
caught
trying to
up in
think
that,
how
but the
I
ones
call
that
what I
don't,
call.
women, females and women, they act accordingly. Females, they gonna act like a female.
Whoa.
oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's the first time I heard
They
it
gonna
put
act
it
the
that
way you think they're gonna react. A woman,
So
I mean-
female ain't a good term.
That's what has been told to us.
I just thought it was a general way of just saying,
I
you
thought
know,
it was a
opposite of guys
respectful-
and male. You know what
I
I'm
thought it was a
saying? Like,
respectful way. Because one time I was like, we had like a second woman on, and I was like, yeah, we got a female. I was happy because women been asking us in the DMs, hey man, y'all need to get more women, yada yada yada. So I'm like, yeah, we got another female, and they like, whoa,
she's like, well, why y'all say that?
why y'all say that?
Yeah.
Oh, jump, huh?
And I was like, I don't say nothing. He said it. And I was
cause
like,
that's what we say. That's what women say.
Mhm.
You know how these females, girl, I ain't got no female friends. Girl,
That's
these
what I'm
females,
saying, right?
We, it's a difference.
Mhm.
So how was it just brought up? Because we did just hear female.
Well, yeah,
Just
she
ask.
said females and
She
she said
said-
females. So we were like, yo, we ain't say it. We ain't say it this time.
Because she was responding to the female who was tripping at the
Oh,
party.
okay, right.
Yeah.
See? And so she was acting like a female, not a woman. You feel me?
Exactly.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
wouldn't have been no problem if she was acting like a
And
woman.
then she said, "Why do females act like that when guys around?" And I was like, "Go into that. 'Cause
Go into
Oh,
that.
yeah.
when women around, and then they could be, and it's always a competitive.
Yeah,
that's
you know.
in the room.
When males around, when men.
when men around. And
I think it's like, is it like that with men too?
like a woman?
I feel like
walking
it
in,
absolutely
I think it's
is.
certain
I don't know,
guys.
man. It's certain, like
It's
she,
certain
I
guys.
think
I think it's what
The
she just
guys
said.
that I attract, the females want. Not
What
the
kind of
women.
guys you
but the
attract?
females.
Got you.
And the females don't know how to act. Like,
I don't know, man, because I'm one of them type of guys that like, I don't be trying to compete.
But
Nah,
you also
you not-
not, you're not also in the market, so it's different.
Oh, okay.
we see
You know,
green. We
if,
see it.
you know,
Yeah.
if you, I'm saying, if you trying to be the, you know,
I
the
see what you're saying.
Tom, Dick, and Harry in the room, you might act like an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
But you also know when you outmatch when there's other men in the room and they gotta simmer that
Yeah.
shit down. You
Well,
know what
I
I'm saying?
I can't give my opinion right now. I can't give my opinion then. Because, like, you know, I just come in the room and I just, yo, what's good? What's up? What's up? I try to be the cool guy. I'm not trying to be the guy that's like, man, who the fuck is this nigga? Who the fuck is that? I'm
Right.
not trying to be that guy.
I just be
They don't do
chill.
it
I
in the
just do
same
me
room, but they
shit.
do it.
Hey, you know, sometimes
Pillow talk.
you know when you walk in a room, some individuals know their hierarchy.
Yeah.
And where they
That's
rank.
true.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
You just kind of
That's
gotta.
Let's
true.
talk about that.
You
That
just,
is
I mean,
true.
you just got to kind of go with what it is. It is what it is.
But when you comfortable with yourself,
yeah,
that's how
yeah.
you don't listen.
You're not
when
worried
you
about
comfortable
that.
with yourself.
You'd be so surprised how
Listen.
these guys be immature. I didn't even mean to say immature. I meant to say insecure.
Insecure.
And
Yeah.
how they talk about other guys behind they're back.
You know how it goes.
That's bad. That ain't good.
But
With
it
women.
happens. But
Or female.
think about it. Women, look, people. I don't even think it's just men or women. I think shitty people do that anyway.
Yeah.
So
That's
I know you've
good,
always.
dog.
I know all y'all
There's
have been
a lot
around a
of niggas that do
man
that shit,
or a
bro.
woman that you just saw these. I just saw you talking to this person. Why you shitting on them? You dig what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, if you ever see me, goddammit, talking shit about somebody and smiling in their face later, slap me. You feel me? I'm not gonna talk no shit. I'm the same all the time,
And that's
and I
what I
can't
mean.
fake it. You feel me? Like,
Listen,
you-
now I will tell the truth. It took time for me to learn that. Like when I was a young guy,
yeah,
I didn't have that person, that male figure in my life to
gotcha.
teach me the game, to teach me the do's and the don'ts. So I can remember when I was in high school or something like that, hating on some individuals.
Yeah.
I do remember. And now when I look back, I can't believe that
Yeah, you be
I
like,
did something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So I ain't know. I ain't know no better. But when I learned, I was like, what the fuck was I thinking about?
Yeah.
Look
Going-
at this.
you
Some of
know?
these guys, they ain't in high school. They way past. They like grade.
Yo, I was in high school hating.
That's
I
young,
can't lie.
Yeah,
I can't lie, dog. I was in high school hating. I remember it vividly.
Yeah.
Because them certain times,
What
certain
made you hate
situations,
though? What was it?
I was hating because of a woman,
Oh,
a female.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say
See
it.
what he did there? Let's see what he did
I was
there.
hating.
A woman scoring or something. Ooh.
I was hating because of a woman, dog.
Mm-hmm.
On some
And he a
shit
bum
that
That's
now.
normally
Ain't
what
he a bum?
most-
Like, he dirty. Like,
That's normally
I
what
couldn't
it be,
even
though. A
look.
lot
I
of
can't
niggas
even
be like
see
that.
myself doing no shit like that.
Yeah,
right
but you
now,
know that's
dog.
called growth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I was fortunate to not be a hater.
and
Like-
I don't think you were a hater. You just had.
Nah, I was
It's-
hating.
He
It's
told
insecurity.
me.
say
I was hating.
He was hating.
If he's
I don't
always
think it was
hating.
insecurities. I wouldn't say that's
It could have been insecurities, but at the end
You
of the
wouldn't have
day,
got this fine life if you was a hater.
Well, he
No,
grew
no,
down.
He
Yeah.
grew. Yeah, he said he was hating.
Hey,
He was like, God, yeah.
Listen. When you, I'm gonna tell y'all what it was though.
Yeah, 'cause I-
When you sitting there telling a woman or a female, what another dude is doing,
Oh yeah.
Just to get
wow.
favor.
that's hating.
Ooh,
That
Yeah.
happened to me a
Thank
lot of
you.
high
That's
school.
hating.
Thank you.
I had
That's
homies
hating.
do
Oh
that
my
to me.
God! I
I'm
just
like,
had to like.
That's
ooh.
hating.
Hey, listen.
And I did that when I was in high school, and I
Yes.
did that.
And you admitted you took accountability.
Hey,
Thank
because
you.
it's true. It's
Yeah.
it's something that happened in my life.
That was
I
my
couldn't
hatred.
even. I
Ooh,
can't even
that's
see
good.
myself doing those. If I was
Yeah.
a single man right now, I couldn't even see myself doing no
Ooh.
bullshit like
You
You
that.
know what I'm saying? Hey, I've been fortunate, Joe, that
Nigga,
I
ooh.
never like
Niggas, they still do.
never went into that. You know what I'm saying? But I could see how it could happen.
But that shit don't really like with that. Sometimes a lot of times it don't work. If a female got their mind made up, they already know what they
Exactly.
kind of want.
Exactly.
So it just
And the more you
they
hate,
portray-
the
And
more
it
you
make
look
her
like.
want him.
Yeah.
The more you look like.
It
Come
make
on
them
here.
more
Yeah.
interested.
It was on some
You know what I'm
salty
saying?
shit.
See, I used to like that shit. Like when niggas do that, because it's like now you put the ball in my court, I'm finna score. Don't make it easy for me. You put it in my court and you put me on her mind. You just
Right.
You helping me out. This shit finna be a
Yeah.
layup. I'm a John Morant dunk that.
And she gonna
motherfucker
try
or
to
something.
figure out
You know what I'm
what
saying?
you
That was
think,
then,
what
though.
he
That
did.
was then.
But I heard woo woo and woo, no, it ain't like that, baby. Woo woo, and they just gonna.
And it's
You
too.
gonna be there
Hey,
looking like,
listen. My friends get kicked. I was gonna say, my
man,
friends
you
get
gonna be
kicked out the
standing outside
party.
in the rain. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And my
looking
friends
in-
still get
I couldn't. Ooh,
dropped
What
off at
made
the
you
crib.
notice or like what changed? Shit, I guess.
What changed was, I think getting done wrong by a woman changed me. Like, changed me into like seeing that like,
No matter
Why
what you do or say, it wasn't gonna
right?
work. If
Like,
she
what the
wants you,
fuck
she
am I
wants you.
doing this for? And this woman ain't shit.
That never worked.
Exactly. Like it took time. Like I was a man. Listen. I'm gonna say this, dude. The guys. This only happens if you ain't got that mentor. If you ain't got that mentor in your life as a young dude, teaching you the game, and you learning as you go,
You gonna make some mistakes.
you
I
gonna
can
make
dig
some
that.
mistakes.
Yeah, I could dig that.
So like if you ain't got a big brother, if you ain't got I had big cousins, but they wasn't.
They won't give you.
They
no
wasn't
game.
giving me the game. So, as a shorty, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know no better. You know what I'm saying? And I did some hating ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And I look back at that shit sometimes and I'll be like, what the fuck?
You know, but it's learning,
Imagine
bro.
people that do it to their friends though. The guy wants your friend, right?
No. But he wasn't I ain't gonna say
But you was
I know the guy.
you got acquainted.
But he wasn't my friend, like somebody that you know what I'm saying,
Kicking
that
it
was
with shit.
coming over my
It's
crib,
kinda
or
worse than one nigga that
playing
you
video
yeah,
games.
like, oh, that's really worse.
It was just on some hating shit. It was just on some hate.
Well,
That's what it
speak
was.
For the friends that I had growing up, I was kind of accustomed to them doing that shit. So it was like I just knew they was gonna do it. You get used to it. Be like, damn, now I used to figure shit out as I tell a girl something, one thing, and then
you know, it even gotta be the truth.
it ain't gotta be the truth, and then I can see, or I say something around a nigga, like I say something
And
around
you
you,
get
and
back
then
to
I
her.
say something around you different, or whatever.
And
They
see
say,
what
"Girl, I
come
knew
back."
what
Yeah.
you want to say." Nah, this the nigga who telling her this, and you the nigga who telling her that. Cool, so I know exactly what to tell y'all ass.
Yep.
Yeah, so I learned how
Unfortunate,
to play
man.
that.
Yeah,
Took a
I
minute
mean,
to figure that
hey.
out. But, yeah.
I've been fortunate for those type of situations. I don't know if maybe I'm looking at it in retrospect that it didn't matter to me, so I don't remember it. Wasn't nothing important or valid that matters now. But I don't really remember, like, I knew cats would be snakes, but I always could see a snake anyway. You feel me? I could always kind of, you know what I'm saying?
The only reason that made me remember with my homies though, cause I was salty. I'm like, damn, nigga, you supposed to be my nigga.
Yeah. I done had them.
The car with shit.
Yeah,
Like,
You
doing me like that? Like, damn.
just
nigga,
imagine
like,
what guys
no.
do to try to get girls that they guys
No, I
got.
see
Yeah.
what they did.
Oh, I know.
It's
I
just
see
so
what
like
they did. I
it's
learned.
such a turn off. They don't even know.
Bro.
Hey, them niggas
Now
know.
sometimes it work out that way. Sometimes she might think your friend is a better catch, but in most cases she don't. Because if she wanted to fuck with you, she probably would have did in the first place. But if she didn't, you ain't got to do all this sneaky ass underland ass
Stabbing
shit.
a nigga in the back. What kind of
This
character
nigga
is
did
that?
this,
If you
and this nigga like,
they witnessing you stab him in the
boy,
back.
get your goof ass
You know what I'm
on.
saying? You wearing
That's
it.
why
Some
I'm
of them, they use it to their advantage. They keep the nigga around and just keep getting the
And
info,
that
and the
shit
nigga don't even be noticing.
goofy,
Like, nigga,
like-
you ain't even getting nothing.
That's why I'm happy that whatever happened with me, that happened in high school.
Yeah.
It didn't grow into some hating ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
While you know what I'm saying, while I was learning the game. It took, like, I'm telling you, like, dude, after I figured it out, I'm married now, so
You feel me? Right.
after I figured the game out, it was murder she wrote. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Gang.
It just made you into the man that you needed to be for your wife.
So coming from a woman, if a nigga doing that, y'all don't like that shit, right?
I don't. Ugh.
Okay.
I mean, but in
you fuck
some
with that nigga?
case, his friend might be the better guy.
Ooh.
But it can go both ways.
It can go both ways. So how you know when to go and when not to? When it's you just
I
never know.
mean, it depends on the guy you date. If the guy that you dating giving you clear signs, like, and then his friend is just a better guy, but not necessarily the better guy thing is the thing to do. But you attracted to him, then that you go that way. But if you not and you just doing the shit just to do it, you like.
Some females
Like,
do that
Let's
shit.
get into some
Right.
salacious shit.
Some salacious shit. Huh?
Salacious shit, John. You ever mess with one of your friends, man?
Hell no.
Anybody ever did that to you?
Nah,
That you know of.
he wasn't our man. He wasn't.
Huh?
Wow, he wasn't our man.
Me and my friends, we didn't run into the same circle of guys, but no, never like no man, like none of that.
So it's just like fuck buddy or something like that?
No, it was just like young.
I got a quick question. Have you ever messed with like a nigga that you was messing with, homie? Like on some like, man, I don't like this nigga, his friend better type shit. Like I'm slide.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was kind of what we was talking about. So no, you never realized that the friend was the better option.
And took that chance.
Not okay. It's the way you putting it, how you putting it.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, I
Did
ain't
you
tryna
ever?
put it like-
So right. Did
Are
you
you
ever?
saying like, oh,
Did you ever figure out that the friend was the better option?
Yeah.
yeah.
So would that mean like both guys was trying to holler?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You were talking to one friend and then found out the other friend was a better option.
Yeah.
What type of situation, if you care to share?
I was young. I was young. I was in my teens. Probably. I was talking to this guy, and his ass looked like a Jamaican roach now. Like,
A Jamaican roach.
So he didn't look like it then. Now he look like a Jamaican roach.
What do a Jamaican roach eat?
Yeah, they got special roaches.
Them roaches
Jamaica,
look different than American roaches.
Shit.
that's how he look now.
Jamaican
You
roach,
know how
man.
motherfuckers be ugly, and then they got a nerve to grow their hair.
Oh, shit.
Was he? So he wasn't ugly then?
He wasn't never really cute.
Okay.
But me, I let you in on. I like tall, athletic guys. That's a little secret about me. So I just liked him, but he wasn't shit. Like he just. And his friend, like he was a nice looking guy. Like everything, he was nice looking. He was nice. He was cool. You know what I'm saying? He a good friend. Everything. And you know, like his friend want to treat me right, and he asked his friend. Like, can I talk to her? Can I get her number?
Damn.
And I was offended at first, but...
At least he asked.
Yeah, but now, in retrospect, I'm glad that it did happen, because, like, we still good friends to this day.
Did you have sex with him? You had sex with both of them.
We good friends.
You had sex with both of them?
Me and his homie, we still good friends. But anyway.
What, dude? You had sex with both of them, though, right?
No.
I think you did.
I did.
Oh, man.
No?
No.
Ah, shit. Man, she said no.
But you knew it was a better option.
Yeah, right.
He was like, that was a better option.
Absolutely was a better option. Like,
Why you say it like that?
Because he was just, you
Better.
know how guys, they think they
Flowers
need
and stuff
to
like
treat
that.
females a certain way, to look a certain way. He wasn't on that. He was like a handsome, pretty boy type nigga, cool, not disrespectful, like, ever. He just was respectful.
What happened?
We cool, like.
Oh, you ain't you ain't take it serious with homie?
No. Cause me, like, I'm like a switch. When I like you, I like you.
Uh-oh. How that supposed to work?
I don't know.
You mind telling us your
Because you
age?
liked them at one time.
Me, I'm 34.
You 34? You see yourself getting married?
I did.
Whoa. What
That's
you mean?
past tense.
Right.
Why you say
But
yeah?
now, like, man, it's just...
This ain't shit.
No, it ain't even that. I've done things that I didn't think I was gonna do, and like I didn't become a mother until I was in my 30s. So
That's
and it
I
just
didn't
happened.
become
Like,
a father until I was in my 30s.
yeah, and it just my mind is different. I'm just a different person. And
You don't think you need that now?
what, to get married?
Yeah. Do you think you
Not
surpassed?
at this particular time. I probably would get married probably when I'm like about 10 years from now.
So when you're 44, why would you?
40s?
I'm just trying to.
You trying to build?
Yeah.
So do you think if you wait until then and you are, going to wait 10 years because you're trying to build, do you think getting a man to build with will hold you back?
No, it won't. It won't hold me back. But I don't know. Like, my mind is different from what I thought it would be, from how I seen things turn out. Mm-hmm. And, you know, people were that age, now they like 60, 65. It's just, it's so much, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but the world is just different. It's different for me.
I respect.
And, you know, it's just like you have to take these opportunities while you're still young, like, to build. Like, that generational wealth and everything for your children.
Are you dating now?
No.
Okay, because I was gonna say, if you were dating and the guy's like,
That's like at the bottom, like, dating. What is that gonna do for me?
I mean, but sometimes you might be able to build more with the good one. It's easier to build together than it is alone.
My vision, the way I envision things, that ain't. I've been there, done that. I've been dating and being in relationships for a long time, like, since I was very young. I mean, if you think about my grandmother, She became a mother at 13, 14.
That's facts.
Right, but was she a wife at 13, 14?
No, she didn't get married to my granddad until she was in her 20s.
Okay, but
They stayed together though.
No.
Wait, I'm talking about while she was when she had her first child.
No. My grandmother, she got married to my mother's father.
Okay.
Only my mother's
Right.
father. And that was her first and last marriage.
Okay.
So, you know.
they got divorced.
But, you know, like, I've seen, but they worked it out. They've been divorced probably a little bit before I was born, and they just have a excellent co-parenting relationship and everything. They're great grandparents at this point. So I just seen different perspectives of
what
how,
it could
you
be
know,
like.
people grow up. I mean, I've seen people been together for the longest, like my auntie. She been with her husbands since my cousin was born, like 36, 37 years. He passed away 2 years ago, and they parted in death. Okay. It's gonna go one way or another, you know.
J Benz, you grew up with your both of your parents?
Nah. My father stayed out south when we moved from out south. We moved to Maywood, but my stepfather, he been active in my life since I was probably like 8 or 9. So I had.
Was your dad active though?
Yeah, he was active and shit. You know, weekends I'm over there or going over there for the summer, out in these goddamn projects with them and shit. But I had, for me, I think it was like the best of both worlds because I had a stepfather that was cool as hell, and my dad is cool as hell too. And I never was like that type of kid. Like, oh, my mom made with my daddy, fuck this dude. I want that type of motherfucker. And I learned a lot from both of them. Like, my stepfather, from the first day I met him, I still remember what he had on. Like, he pulled up in a red Honda with a red Dob hat on and a blazer and some red gaiters, and I was just like, damn, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was staying in Maywood. I ain't seen nobody that dressed like that. Then when he came in, he had cologne on. I'm like, you know, you used to seeing niggas hood hats and shit. Like, you know, my daddy had a Jerry curl with a socks head looking like Easy E with glasses, driving the Chevy and shit. So it was like a different perspective for me, you know what I'm saying? Seeing him like that, and then they was both like working class individuals, and that's what opened my eyes to see that I ain't had to do shit the negative way after so long, because my daddy remarried after my mother, because they was married first, and then my mother remarried too. So I watched both of them, and they laid the groundwork and shit. I'm trying to follow in their footsteps. I was once married, got divorced, and I think my second one with the woman I'm with now gonna be the one that's gonna push me to the top.
Y'all already married?
Nah.
Oh, y'all getting married?
Yeah.
You proposed already?
Nah.
Damn, you just told everybody on the Faction Law family though. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, you done let it out there.
Yeah, it's coming.
So you been married once?
Yeah, I've been married. Yeah. So my first baby mama, but yeah, you want to do. Me personally, I had, like, all my friends had kids early. I didn't, because I was like, I wanted that family aspect, but sometimes it just don't work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
when
know
it happens, when it's supposed to.
You gotta know when to let go, and I think, letting go got me to where I was at right now with my girl and shit. It's a beautiful thing. Shit, we together, we go build together. I think this the one, like, my mother's on her second, and they've been together, 20-some years or something like that. Then my father's on his second, they've been together same amount of time. So I think this second one for me could push me to how they
be what it's supposed to be, what you wanted.
And stuff
yeah,
like that.
and at a certain age, not to mean to cut you off, I felt like nobody was good enough for my daddy or my mother, but my daddy got married last September.
Did you like her?
Yeah, I love her. This my sister's
Gang.
they mother. That's my mother too. You know.
You did. Hey, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's part of family, Joe. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
My sister in this picture, like she literally just had a baby today.
All right. Well, congrats on that. You did.
And that's just how family work. That's my sister in the picture with me.
That's
1994. You see, I got the NBA, all that.
We see what you did there. We see what you did.
Hey, something else that I think dope, that my father and my stepfather always got along. They never like disrespected each other. It was always mutual. Like when my mama got my stepfather, my daddy immediately wanted to come and meet him. Like,
as he should.
He came and met him.
You're gonna be in the house with my
and that
son.
was the first viewing I seen, because I'm like, I know this finna be something. Just thinking I'm a young nigga. So I was like, shit. But they came, they was like, cool. And I'm like, damn. So I think that's what, like, the player side of me came from, not like in a negative way.
I know
what
you're saying.
saying? So when I seen that, I'm like, cool. And they still got mutual respect for each other today when they see each other. It's like, oh man, what's up, man? How you doing? And this, and I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So even with my girl and her son's father, because my girl got a baby, both our kids are 10 and shit like that. I met with him, and you know, I ain't got nothing against him. We was cool. We spoke. He wanted to meet me.
Yeah, as he should. Same way.
Really give a fuck.
I mean, you know, but you know, his little one in the crib too.
Yeah, because he was thinking.
I want to know who it is, and you know, I
can
can at least respect that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I could at least respect that.
And I feel, to me, and I said, shit, I feel like I'm an outstanding father. I know I'm a better one than him. I know knock to him, but shit, like I take care of mine. I tell him my business.
That's not a knock. I feel.
In fact, that wedding that I went to, that was my daddy wedding.
There you have it. Hey, a wedding to do it to you though.
To make you want to get married.
A wedding to get you wasted.
Happy.
That free liquor.
They've been up and down, like open literally bar. Back and forth.
That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works.
Yeah. Man.
So yeah, I'm a fan of blended families as long as it's functional.
You know what? I always told myself that I wasn't gonna do a blended family.
No.
Nah, I told myself that, but here I am. I'm in a blended family.
It's not
you know what I'm saying?
It's not a bad thing.
We ain't talking about it can be the beast that Alicia Keys.
No.
Not that shit.
No. I had experienced. I was dating a woman that had kids when I was young. I was young though. Man, I didn't like it at all. From that experience, I was like, man.
What you didn't like? Just the kids?
Just the kids.
It's just the kids.
It could be like you grew up in a certain type of household, and when you dating a woman and you ain't seeing that same type, and the kids really they running,
doing whatever they want.
Yeah, the inmates running an asylum. So you basically like, man, I don't like this shit.
Yeah, see, I was big on that too, like how you grew up. So I was big on, like I always see my mama handling business. So me personally, I don't want no weak woman. If you can't handle that business and take care of that business, you ain't for me. Because I know I'm gonna get up and grind and go get it. That's what I like about my girl. Like she matched my hustle, she matched my drive. She got that same ambition, and then she was more interested in what I wanted to do and what what I'm saying. And a lot of stuff I wanted to do, it came fruition. With her on my side and shit. She been down and motivate a nigga.
A lot easier to build together than it is apart.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah. And
it was unexpected too, so I went out looking like,
when you looking, that's when you don't find it. The shit finds you.
Like some crazy shit, but it worked.
Well,
it finds. You say you what?
Oh, you was
engaged.
Yeah.
Why you call it off?
Hey man, we keep getting surprises.
You been on put up with so much, so at least I can.
So wait.
That's why you don't want to get married.
So
somebody proposed.
It'll be my fourth engagement.
So listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you.
That's why.
You sound like you just scared of commitment.
I'm not.
If you'd have turned down 4 engagements,
you turned off.
It might not be them.
Jesus Christ.
You're right.
You feel me? It's something that you.
But she did admit to, man, she 40 years old. She
44.
said 40 to get married.
44, she said. She said in 10 years.
40, yeah.
Listen, that's my thing. What are you running from? Because
what do you tell these guys?
Listen, women, y'all got to realize, like, you control access to sex. Men control access to marriage. You feel me? You turned it down 4 brothers that wanted to make a forever life with you. What did all 4 of them have wrong with them to where this didn't work? Because they obviously got to that point where that was a viable idea. What's up?
Because sometimes people don't know. Like, once they get you to the point where, I gave you the ring and woo, they start acting different.
I can dig that. Do you think women act different too?
You should.
Once they get the ring?
Yes, but I'm not. Like, I'm going to hold you down, but if you just think because you're supposed to get married, like, you could just do and say anything. I don't think you should put up with certain things just because marriage is involved or going to be involved. Like,
was it now those certain things that you're speaking of, and each one of those 4 different times, was it all kind of the same thing, or these are different things?
It's different things.
Right. So at what point are you going to look at it and see what is it that's making each one of them have some type of an issue to where this ain't going to work?
Trying to, I don't want to say control, but it's just like,
What is considered controlling?
Man.
Asking you to submit at some point?
No, it's not even that. It's just like people just go overboard with your. If you choose to submit, they just go extreme.
We need an example, dog.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, I get it if it's one person's in their issue. But you said 4 times. So I'm just wondering, at what point, what was the synonymous things between it? Y'all already know.
Accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Accountability.
Them not taking accountability.
Yeah, for your actions
and none of the
thinking
4.
Everything is excusable is not, and thinking that one person that you want to make your wife is supposed to tolerate so much. I can't.
And that's what I'm saying. Are those different things for each one, or is that something that was synonymous across the board?
It's different things because some were financially stable, some weren't. It's just like we have to be on the same page, and that's the main thing. We just weren't on the same page.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, how many... I know you saying that to me, but, like, if we all have to be on the same page, and how many different books? You know what I'm saying?
What page and book do you want me to be on?
What I mean,
if you want to make an engagement or a marriage work, if you feel like I'm just supposed to just submit to you and just tolerate whatever you bring my way.
That's what
type of wife am I going to be? What type of mother am I going to be to my children if I'm drained from everything that you're doing to me?
I get it, but I'm saying, and that's why I asked, which... Is it synonymous? Are they all doing some of the same things? Out of the 4, is it somebody that...
Unhealthy practices in relationships. Very unhealthy.
So it wasn't nothing they could have changed? Like, y'all could have worked to
volatile
stuff?
Things. I can't tolerate that.
Right, so if it's... After a certain point. What do you think was going on at a point where the men that you chose to be with and get engaged to all had these same kind of qualities? What do you think could be done differently to avoid that? Because it sounds like it's
slowing
something...
down.
I'm saying, it sounds like it's something that across the board, like, somebody had to be the best choice of those. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody had to... They had to be something...
I'm glad they all overlay.
I'm just wondering, is it something that somebody could have worked on, or... Y'all could have went to therapy about, because that's a big deal.
I've asked that. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. If you don't want to agree to therapy and take accountability and admit there's something wrong, what am I supposed to do?
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, brother.
You got it, bro.
You said yes all 4 times?
Yes, until I said no.
Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
No, that was good. I'm just wondering, like, so... It's just one of the things where, all right, so out of the 4 times we know, it didn't work. What do you think you could have done differently to make it work? Because all I hear is they.
Take my time.
What do you think?
Take my time. That's why I say I don't see myself being married for at least another 10 years.
Hey, look, I agree with you.
Take your time.
I give myself 5.
I
need to take my time.
I agree with her. When you've been proposed to 4 times...
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
And then the last time we had children and stuff, and
they go left after the kid.
No.
You want some drink?
I'm good. It's just you have to take your time. You have to really step back and think about the things that you're doing and the direction that you're moving in. And if we ain't moving in the same direction,
focus on you.
Yep, I have to do that.
I disagree.
Really?
Yeah, when you say focus on you, because it's no longer you.
Right, my children.
Right, so focus on the family unit, because regardless of all the focus you want to do on you, them kids still need their daddy. You dig what I'm saying? And so that's something.
But we gotta be together.
How many kids you got, again?
I got 2.
You got 2, same pops.
Yep.
And he's in their life.
Mhm.
Okay. So if they in... I know what you're saying. You basically saying like, just that figure.
They need it. You know what I'm saying?
Needs to be there
exhaust those efforts.
Nobody is going to take the place of their father.
Right. Okay. And all I'm just saying is exhaust all efforts
to see. That's in like almost every, not all situations, but every situation is.
I feel like when you bring children into it, just exhaust all efforts to try and see what y'all can do to accommodate them.
I promise you I did.
And,
I believe you.
And then move forward if you have to.
I promise you
I
did it. I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
I did not just give up. I promise you.
I believe you.
I did everything in my power that I could physically do as a human, as a woman, dealing
But
with.
sometimes when it don't work, and then something else might be out there for you, like your second marriage, or you know what I'm saying, your first marriage later. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is that conversation.
I've done
I've
everything
been
in my
proposed
power.
to 4
I promise
times.
4 times.
I'll be like,
four times they want a wife.
Yeah, man, that's deep.
Hey,
But
more
I mean,
power,
I
more
don't
power
know.
to you,
I
sister.
just. Mm.
More power to you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, that next,
Especially
that
like
next man.
it's so hard for females to get over their children's father. I feel bad for
Whoa.
them sometimes. I be like,
She said females again too.
like,
Are
damn.
you over
Are you
yours,
looking at
bro?
yourself as a female?
No, as a woman.
But you did say females.
No, like females.
So
like,
the father is the last man, right?
Yeah.
Right. Dang, I feel bad for that next man.
No, I just like people that just it can like result to them losing their lives or them like really losing their lives, like going to jail trying to harm somebody over a person that just could not, you know.
Jesus. Hey, that makes me think. What type of man do you like? Like you like D-boys?
No.
What type of man you like?
She said tall, athletic first. So.
Basketball players?
I wish. Shit.
Football
So
players?
that'd be nice, huh?
Like, what type of man? Like, what do these men do?
Okay, so as you can tell, I'm short. Like I'm
Okay.
like, I don't know. I like a man that's like burly or whatever. You know.
Do you think you should switch up your choice in them since the 4 didn't work?
Well, I was supposed to go with somebody that's shorter than me, smaller.
No.
Probably not short, but
You
So
know,
she looking like in the
Hey.
sixes.
you might
Hey,
find what you
one
need from outside
thing.
of
One thing I
what you
always say. I know I say one thing. I always say a lot. But one of the things that I always say, hey, to get something you ain't never had, you got to do something you've never done. You dig what I'm
I'm
saying?
willing to do that.
You dig?
And that's what I
That
plan
might
to
be
do.
the
And it's
one
going to
that
take some
works.
time.
Hey.
I need to go somewhere I ain't never been. I need to meet somebody I ain't never met.
She said everything you be preaching.
Yes,
So
so.
I can't stay here in Chicago and think that I'm
No,
going to
no,
find
no. You
the
can
man.
stay here in Chicago.
It's a lot of
I think
good.
I'm going to
Hey,
find
come
a
to the
man
west
that I want
side.
to marry. I
Come
got
to-
to.
It's a
Go
lot
to
of
the
good
west
quality.
side. Go to the west
Ah,
side.
Hey,
hell no.
hey, hold on. They always tell you, hey, a good husband comes from the west side. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to
That's a
tell you.
lie. My last husband.
You have heard it.
My
Her last husband. You heard
I
what
mean,
she
my-
said? You dig what I'm
husband
saying?
would have been a west sider.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I can't.
I'm
I
trying
can't,
to tell you. Look,
Hey,
let
look.
that man get
But
his...
no, I need to explore. I just need to. I need
Look,
to
sister,
go.
Sister, we
And
gon-
if I come
we
back
gon'
to
pray for
Chicago
you,
10 years
sister.
later and my husband here, then bam.
We
But
gonna pray for you,
You'd be
sister,
surprised.
that you find that right one. You know what I'm saying?
My
That's
husband
gonna
might be
that's
from
gonna
New York,
hold
he
you
might be
down.
Cali.
Not from
Oh,
New
man,
York.
we want Chicago.
There's no good dudes in New
You know what I'm
York.
saying?
New York's a shithole.
Chi-town.
Yeah, I said it.
Chi-town.
I talk shit about New York
going
all
on
the
a
time.
tour, you know.
We'll be out there soon, too, in Brooklyn. Come holler at me if y'all don't like what I said.
Yeah, you know what it is.
So yeah, I have to do a lot of exploring before I find my husband. 'Cause
Just make sure...
he ain't in Chicago. I can tell you.
Just make sure the things that you didn't like about the
Edit that
previous... The
Number
previous...
one, they from Chicago.
Right, the thing you didn't like about the previous, make sure you get healed from that first before you start back.
Yeah, that's what I.
Because you
gotta
can't
do.
let the
Say
man,
10 years.
you
I
can't
gotta
let
give
the
myself
you
time.
can't let the previous man mess up the new man's potential. Can't hold him accountable for what the last man did. He
But
don't
if she
have
get
nothing to
over
do
her
with
baby
it.
daddy, that can work.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe they can work something out. You know what I'm saying? You
She
never
said that
know.
baby daddy be having that grip on you.
Nah,
You
me,
know what I'm
I'm saying. I'm
She's
speaking
talking about for other people. She says.
Like,
Baby
girl.
daddy call up. What you doing? Oh, I ain't doing nothing.
Eh,
Netflix and chill. Oh, come on.
Netflix these bills.
Next, hey, y'all ain't hear Netflix these bills. I heard that.
Respect.
Respect.
I need to give myself time. I need to get my whole situation down. It's a process. It's a project.
So talking about the process and the project and all that good stuff, before we get up out of here, you're an aspiring podcaster as well. Tell us about that, how that's going. You know, you're sitting here with 3 podcasters yourself, you know what I'm saying, and you're going to be the 4th. Tell us about that, Mimi. What you got planned, and, you know what I'm saying, give me some insight.
Well, I have my own set. I have basically everything. It's been a lot. It's been life. a lot of personal things, but it's coming, and y'all gonna have to come. And
We with all that.
We family.
I'm telling you.
You're officially part of the Facts and Law family. You know, we always been homies, but you know what I'm saying?
But I came to take notes
We're
and
gonna have
stuff.
to go to free
I've been
game as
watching.
well.
Yep, and slide by
All
Free
of
Game
that.
Podcast.
I
All that.
appreciate you giving me this opportunity, like literally at the
For
last
sure.
minute. Like,
Yeah.
I was literally at my home desk, like just like.
We definitely want you to come back to show off.
Bring up some of that product, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, I got
Merchandise.
y'all. I didn't want to
Straight
put
up.
y'all further behind, and you know I gotta take care of business too, so I just had to, you know.
I appreciate you
Do
making
you
it out.
have do you know what type of podcast you gonna have?
I'm thinking different categories. I'm thinking the
Conversational type
the
style,
One
or-
Crazy Bitch podcast, which is
Whoa.
it's the podcast for female mental health.
Okay.
Kind of
Respect.
postpartum. So that's it.
Okay.
Because I feel like people are understood with postpartum. So the One Crazy Bitch podcast, like,
I'm misunderstood with that. Like I don't know anything about that. So that would be very informational for me.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'm not.
yeah.
I got 4 little ones, and I'm fortunate. I think we hadn't had to deal with that, but I can't speak for the wife. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
Yeah.
what she was feeling
And
if she didn't tell me. You know what I'm saying?
When you think of like the One Crazy Bitch podcast, you're like, oh, what's that? It's about postpartum. It's about your experience and the people that you deal with. They don't understand.
That'd
So
be dope.
they just
Is
label
that
it.
something you dealt with?
Yeah. So that's one of them.
That's dope.
You know, but I do like entertainment and you know,
All that kind of good stuff.
yeah.
Well, that's something we gonna definitely reach back and pull you back on when we bring you back, because I want to talk about some of that. You know what I'm saying? I want to learn more. I want to figure it out and have some good fun. You know, good brother Jay, hey bro, when you bringing us back on, man? We trying to
Man,
come
we gotta
on.
do something. We
gotta
gotta
do
do something like
something.
this too.
Hey, we
over
gonna
there, man.
we gonna do
gotta-
something a little different, man.
Yeah,
I got
I
something planned, bro. We gonna
Let me know, man. We
Yeah.
gotta do it because I like how we had that set up and that. So you actually know what you're doing. I like what y'all got going on.
Appreciate
so,
you,
know,
brother.
Anytime y'all want to come, we can lock in. It's whatever.
big
I'm down,
facts,
you know.
big facts.
I mess y'all support. I watch the content, subscribe.
Yeah.
You know, what
You
I'm
know we-
saying?
No, I've
Yeah.
been supporting you since day one.
Oh
bro.
yeah, bro was
Since
actually
day
one of the first people that hit me and was talking about it at first before I even thought about it. And I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, we can do it. So you know what
No,
I'm
I
saying. That's why
miss-
I'm happy to see him back doing it because I went on his show when he had it and then he stopped for a minute and I had to
Yeah.
check in with him like, bro, what's going on? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
And
I'm glad that he back and I'm glad that you the whole co-host and y'all got y'all
Look,
thing together. 'cause
anytime
y'all
you
got
need
it
me, I'll
together,
pop
so.
up.
Gang. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So I glad I came through a day 45 or whatever it was, but I've been solid since 2. You know what I'm saying? Since day whatever number that was, when we had a time to really lock in. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's always a pleasure. You know, you've been the homie. You know what I'm saying? We'll remain the homie, even though even when hey, look, you don't kick people out the crib for just anybody. You do it for your homies. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so.
Social medias.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let them know where to find you.
Everything is Mzapinx. MZAPINX.
M-
Everything.
Say that one more
One more
time.
time.
Look.
MZAPINX. Facebook,
MZA.
Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, everything.
All that.
So on your TikTok, what do you do on your TikTok?
Nothing. Still trying to learn stuff from my cousin, who like 13 years old.
Hey, you know them the ones that own it and run it. You know what
Right,
I'm
I'm like, how
saying?
you do this?
Real talk.
All my social media like all over the place. Facebook, I'm under my government name, Jason Savado. Y'all probably can't spell it, but you'll find me on there.
Right.
I'm sorry, not to
Go
cut
ahead,
you
no,
off. I
it's
put
cool.
everything under one name.
Yeah, that's
like
kind of
once I
smart.
really start.
What is Salvado? Is that
It's
Cuban?
Nah. It's not. It's Puerto Rican. It's,
Okay.
Yeah, so
I was close. I was down in the
Nah,
Caribbean.
it's it's from my daddy's side, so that's what I got. And then on everything else though is like Free Game Podcast. I got the
Free Game
Instagram, I got
Podcast.
a Facebook for that one too. That's
You
for
did.
that, you know what I'm saying? I got the group, and then my personal Instagram is JBands12. So.
Yeah.
I'm on there. But the link in there is for my, it got the link
the show.
in there to that, and then
Free Game Podcast, just like it's spelled.
Yeah,
Free Game
Free
Podcast.
You can put it all together too. You can Google it and look it up. It'll
It's
probably
gonna come
take
right
to all
up.
my
What
joints
episode you
and
on?
like
You know what number?
that. Right now on the YouTube, man, I'm up there, but on my YouTube right now, I'm finna be on like 9 or 10, but I got more than that.
Yeah,
But a lot of
what-
stuff I was doing was just on live to
Got
keep
you,
my
got you.
content going. So
Let's
yeah,
get
a lot
it.
of that ain't-
You dig?
You know, it's another one.
Another one.
Yes, sir.
We grown now,
We
baby.
grown, man.
21, baby. We adults. We officially legal, baby.
Yeah, man.
Legal in all 50 states and all across the world.
You know, go ahead, shout out to.
Yo, if y'all want to follow your boy, Outlaw, Chicago Outlaw, ChicagoUtlaw. The same O in Chicago is the same O in Outlaw. It's only one of them. And then if you want to follow both of us at the Facts and Law Pod Show, Facts and Law Pod Show, just like it's spelled. And then
y'all know y'all can follow me and I am Superfacts on Instagram. I don't spell that shit out.
Ever.
Y'all know what it is. Hey, if y'all like what y'all saw, man, hit the like.
If y'all don't like what you saw, hit the dislike. I don't care.
Leave a comment.
Subscribe.
If
Share that shit.
Share that shit.
All that.
Jesus Christ.
It's free.
And you know the motto. Life is good.
I'm trying to tell you.
We're going to catch y'all on the next one.
Peace. Gang, gang, gang.